Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Sunday, the 7th of September, 2025. So, the start of a brand new streaming week, a week where we're going to be continuing on and finishing up playthroughs that you guys have wanted, the hot new games, balanced with some ongoing stuff. Let's talk about how today went. So, today on the Level 1 podcast, I recapped my day off, how I spent it with my wife. I talked about Marvel Tokon, which is a new fighting game that had a beta over the weekend that incidentally I actually got into, except they didn't tell me until the beta had already started, so I couldn't plan to do it, and I had a day off to spend the day with my wife for her birthday, so there was no way I was going to play it. But I watched other footage and I talked about my thoughts about it. In addition, we talked about all the new games that are this week in the lineup and how I'm going to cover them, including that I'm now going to play Hollow Knight Silksong and more. It was a great chill podcast. I had a great time with it. I hope that you'll give it a look. It was a great way to start the week. Then we jumped into more Metal Gear Solid, Delta, Snake Eater, and major progress today. Started right with the Sorrow boss fight, even though I wouldn't really call it a boss fight. I got through many major parts of the game. In fact, all the sneaking and the Volgin parts of the game. Even got through all of the, what is it, Shadow Dog, whatever it's called, the tank, whatever it's called. Got through all of that. So basically, we got through everything except the end. We actually were getting right to the boss fight at the end of the game, and I was out of time. So I said, here's the deal. I know for a fact how these games are. This final boss fight will probably take me a few attempts to do. Then you know there's going to be at least a half an hour to 45 minutes cutscenes. That's how Kojima is, right? So, since we want to give it a proper send-off and a proper ending, let's do this as a night stream. Let's not have each other rush through it now. Let's do a night stream. So we will, later this week, we will finish up Metal Gear Solid, Delta Snake Eater as a night stream, where the first hour I'll play through, we'll see the ending, and then the second hour we'll just do like a chill Q&A session and hangout session. Okay, so that's coming later this week. How do we do support-wise? Once again, for the third stream in a row, we got good support, but fell just short of the goal. We were at like 126 or something like that at the end of the stream. And I'm like, listen, it's not my place to complain because that's good support. I am happy with that level of support. I am. But if we're not hitting goals ever, we're never going to make it to DSP Tries It. And remember, I've changed DSP Tries It. It's now going to be Taco Bell's Decades menu that comes out on Tuesday because you guys said you wanted new stuff. That's it. Instead of Katsu Burger, let's do the new Taco Bell stuff, right? So it is what it is. We ended still at 44 goals out of 50. Tonight's late stream was Chronos: The New Dawn. Now, I'm happy to report there was some new gameplay elements introduced. There were big story developments introduced, like big-time story developments. New characters, lore, all kinds of fun stuff. Now you're kind of starting to understand what's actually going on in the plot of the game. Not entirely, but you definitely have a better understanding generally of what it seems like they're going for. But there's a lot of really cool mysteries left to it that are unanswered. That are going to be, these things nagging at you through the whole game of what's really going on. There were some parts I really liked. I'll be honest, some parts are very difficult where they throw a ridiculous amount of enemies at you at once. So you either can tough it out and try to kill every single one, or you can try to rush through. Most of the time, I find myself trying to rush through. Reason being, sure, I could take my time trying to clear every room, but if I do, this playthrough is going to be like 25 hours long. Seriously, because the trial and error nature of it. There were some places like there was no way to know how to do a puzzle unless you tried it like 4 times, but there's like 7 enemies coming after you. So you gotta hurry. You gotta do it fast. You gotta learn the puzzle solution right away. So the thing is, I'm making progress. I am enjoying the game, even though there's really tough, frustrating parts of Chronos. I really do like it. I think it's very good survival horror. Like it really is a return back, harkening back to the old days of survival horror. It's just really difficult, and normal games aren't like that these days. Let's be honest. Games like Resident Evil, Silent Hill 2 last year, these have been way more simplified and easier now. So to play one that's really tough, yeah, it's actually quite daunting and challenging. But I'm persevering through it. Now, end of the night, I'm not kidding you. We were at $123 to support, and I said, guys, again. This is now 4 streams where we're over 100, and we're like ready to hit the goal, and we're still not going to hit the goal. And then someone in chat said, well, didn't you get my tip? And I looked, as like, that's a regular. And I looked, no, I didn't get it. So I went and had to check PayPal manually. They did send a tip, but PayPal never sent me the email. It had been sitting there for like 20 minutes. So I shouted out, and the good news is the dry streak is over. We did hit the goal tonight. We now are at 45 out of 50 goals hit. 5 goals to go for DSP Tries at the Taco Bell Decades menu. So hopefully over the course of this week, we will hit 5 more goals, and by the end of the week, we'll be able to do the next episode of DSP Tries It. Okay? Cool. And for the record, we actually went over the goal, which kind of made up okay, so even though we didn't hit the goal earlier today, it still kind of was a very good streaming day for me. So thank you to anyone who showed up, engaged, or supported. I appreciate that. Enjoy the videos on demand. Tomorrow is Tuesday. On Tuesday, we will have a second level 1 podcast, so 2 in a row. Then it's going to be Suikoden HD. Continuing on, we're actually at a really good part of the game. We're heading into the second third of the game. In this third of the game, you get to start exploring new parts of the map, and you finally get to start recruiting for your army. Up to now, you really haven't been able to. Now you can start doing that. So I'm excited for that, and I hope that you guys will join me tomorrow. It should be a great stream of chill JRPG fun. Tomorrow night, now this is epic. You get what you ask for. After last Thursday night, starting tomorrow night, is the premiere of Hollow Knight Silksong as a playthrough on DSP Gaming. Come on by for 2+ hours of Metroidvania, super challenging fun. I hope that you'll join me. It should be a great time, and let's see how it goes. If Silksong does well, I very well may pull it to a daytime stream. Keep in mind, Metal Gear is now going to be over. This is going to free up more time on daytime streams. So maybe what I can do is put Silksong as a day stream, and then we can balance other games. Like maybe we can balance Silksong, Suikoden, and Chronos, but every once in a while put Chronos at night. We're going to keep doing Gears of War at night, and then we're going to have stuff like that. So we'll see. All I'm going to say is if you wanted Silksong, you've been asking for it, you're happy I played it on Thursday, please show up, engage, and support that stream tomorrow night. Let's make it happen. Show your support for Silksong, and we'll get it majorly in the schedule, all right? I tell you right now, if it's the opposite, oh, it's a Metroidvania, it sucks, I'm just going to be like, I told you so. Because I like it, I want to play it, but that doesn't mean it's going to translate, you know what I mean? Okay, so everyone, thank you. Great streaming day, and a return to hitting the goals. Tomorrow we'll have another full, awesome, fun day. Have a good night. I'll see you in the morning. Peace out.
Brought to you by Sasquatch Afterbirth.
What the hell is even that?
What's good? You can see he had what he calls a successful day yesterday. He hit one of the goals at the last second. So today is September 8th, 2025. I was recording this same video basically yesterday, but I had technical difficulties. I suffered a whole crash out. Fucking nerds. So yeah, let's see. Hopefully he'll have as rough a day today as he is tomorrow, or rough a day today as he did yesterday. Hopefully I can talk better starting now. Look at him go.
Today's show, we've got very chill vibes because today,
Very chill.
besides just getting caught up on all the current playthroughs and the like, there's nothing really.
Why is there already? We're already having
going
a
on
fucking riot
in the realm
over
of gaming, and
Suikoden
today we're gonna have a very chill and
still being
interactive
during
stream
days.
where we hang out and talk. If that
Wow.
means that it ends up
Stuttering
being
today.
a shorter podcast, that's all good. We can jump into gameplay
Is he
all
hiding
that
moves
much
already?
sooner. But I hope that you're ready for some interaction and chill
Why,
vibes.
nobody's even
'cause
making
that's
fun
what
of him?
today's show is all about. Sit back and relax. It's time for a very
Dented.
laid-back episode of the Level 1 podcast. 12
This is gonna be
minutes,
good.
and people are already complaining on Kick. 12 minutes. 12 minutes, and people are already complaining on Kick. How about this?
How about
Brought to
this?
you by Sasquatch Afterbirth.
What the hell?
How about this? Give him money.
12 minutes, and people are already complaining on Kick. 12 minutes. 12 minutes, and
12
people are
minutes.
already complaining on Kick. How about this?
How about
you
this?
kiss my fucking ass and stop
Sasquatch Afterbirth, sick effing bastards.
Giving the whole intro and then some today. Come on, dickhead.
Alrighty, good morning, everyone. Welcome
didn't
to
know it
the
was
show.
less than 13.
Today is Monday, the 8th of September, 2025. I'm DSP, and this is the
Who?
Level 1 podcast. As I stated, today we don't have anything too crazy going on.
Just collecting money.
I don't have much to cover in terms of like game news or topics or anything that's like a big update.
Oh,
and so
big
today,
update.
we have a much more laid-back vibe. Today we have an Under the Sea theme for my RGB light show. Looks pretty nice, doesn't it? And I'm all chill and relaxed and ready to just interact with all of you, see what you want to chat about this morning. We'll briefly do an update on all of the current playthroughs that are going on and an update on the schedule so that you know what's coming up this week. It is a very busy gaming week covering multiple games. We're actually going to see at least 2 playthroughs conclude. We're going to get a big chunk into others. It's going to be a great one, all right?
I had my issue yesterday. The whole thing happened because I tried to fucking do this. Fucking just pull this up. I was thinking Phil's starting to look a lot like this guy. See that? Just the whole toe-headed thing. You'll see it. You'll see it. Once you see it, you can't unsee it.
So good morning. How is everyone today? Let's take a look here. We got Game Dude, Schnitzel Sandwich,
Schnitzel
Harundum.
sandwich.
Who else we got? Hashtag Fluffy, Matt and Mike. Try plugging it in. It's hard to read that one. Velocity,
What the
Original
fuck?
Grant, Chris, Tron Gates Legacy. Good morning to everyone on YouTube. Over on Kick, who do we got? Bella Goth, Neuro MD, RGB Kings,
Yeah.
Featherless Biped.
Bunch of retards.
A featherless biped. That's an interesting name. Who else?
Look that one up,
Come on,
Phil.
where are all the LARPers today? Speak up. Where's all the Kick LARPers?
Who knows?
Where you all at? You get it? Username's already taken. Now that's a good one. That's a good name. Okay. Cyber Elk, good morning. Lego Inventor, how are you?
So why the fuck that go down? We're back.
And Sean, what's going on? Narwhal Gaming
I was
X.
dicking around on a different
What's
screen.
up? What's up?
Dented
All right.
today.
Million, what's up? Levi Tit. We got Big Huge Gum.
Yeah.
Who says, have a great Monday, Phil, and popped their message here for their membership. Thank you.
Any
I'm
more
already a
names?
member, so it doesn't count towards the stream for support. However, thank you for being a member in general, and welcome. Thank you for the well wishes.
He
Ian,
ain't got
how are
shit
ya?
to talk about
Turtle
today.
Sniffer.
He's gonna say everybody's fucking
Hope everyone's
name.
doing well, and you're ready for a fun full day of streams here on DSP Gaming, because that's what you're going to get.
I highly
So
fucking
let's talk a
doubt
little
that.
bit quickly. Let's do some housekeeping stuff, shall we? And get
Let's.
everyone caught up on the status of the playthroughs and things that I'm currently doing. Jasper Kitty has just snuck into the office. He's right here next to me. I wonder if he'll jump on the chair this morning. I'm not sure. So
Follow local green screens.
systematically, let's go through each game. Gaia 1,
They
how
got
you
some
doing?
tools,
Gabriel, how
some
are ya? And
background
I'll give you my
removal
opinions on
style
what's going on with
tools.
each one in the status. All right,
I've
so
been
first off,
using.
Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. All right,
Snake
we're at the end.
Eater.
Like, literally, we're at the end. Not the boss, the end. We already beat him.
Oh,
but we're actually at the
funny.
final leg
He's
of the
funny.
game. We're at the final boss, which is the boss. That's actually
Oh.
interesting, isn't it? That there's a
Yeah.
game that the boss is actually the boss.
No. Whatever.
I wonder if Kojima was actually going for that when he made it.
Shut
And
the
so-
fuck up.
Why haven't we beaten Metal Gear Solid Delta yet if I'm at the final boss? Well, it's
'Cause
because
you're
it's
a
a Metal Gear
retard.
Solid game. This final boss is going to take a little bit to beat. I remember the boss being a tough boss fight because it's all about sneaking and CQC.
Evil
and
AJ
stuff
beat it
that.
like
Now,
a
maybe
week
it won't
ago.
be as tough as I remember, simply because this game has improved controls. The CQC is insanely easy in this game, like ridiculously easy compared to the original game. I'm just tossing
Yeah.
every enemy everywhere, like a sack of potatoes. So it's pretty easy to get through it, and maybe the final boss will be easy. However, we all know that the end of every single Metal Gear Solid game has an insane ending sequence and cutscenes. So I got to the boss at the very tail end of yesterday's stream. And I was like, even if I stay like 10 minutes extra to beat this boss, there's no way we could see the end of the game. I would have to skip it. Jasper boy.
Yeah, I only stay
Careful with
late
your
to
toes there.
beg.
You got claws there. bud.
Won't
You
stay
can
late
get
to
my
finish a game.
name.
Even when it makes perfect fucking
So,
sense.
rather than rush through it and basically ruin the ending, I said, here's what we'll do.
Ruin
we will
the
do a
ending.
night stream later on in this week, probably like Wednesday night, Thursday night. I think I have it in the schedule. Maybe we'll check it in a bit. And we will wrap up this game, but give it proper time to finish. So that way we can see the final cutscenes. I can comment on them. I actually want to do like a summary, maybe a wrap-up video that I could do as a channel highlight.
Gotta
so
have
people
those.
know my overall
Those
thoughts
are where
of the
the
game.
those get the
okay?
big views.
So that'll be coming up later in the week. And
Then what?
then, since that will probably only be like an hour of that stream, we'll probably take the second half of the stream just to
Q&A,
chill, just to
yeah,
hang out, and decompress and have a little hangout session at the end of the stream, okay? And by the way, if you're wondering what I'm doing with my shirt, I definitely
Hide in the moves.
should have, like, done something like iron this shirt. The shirt keeps because it's going to keep bothering me if I keep looking. Okay. So Metal Gear Solid Delta,
Yeah.
it's about to end. Literally one night stream, that'll be the end of it, and it'll be on the books. Okay?
Okay.
Chronos: The New Dawn. So last night, I did a 2+ hour stream of Chronos: The New Dawn. You might say, well, how's it going? You know, what's your updated opinion on it?
Not very
Well,
good.
here's what I have
Watch
to
the
say.
memology video.
Story and world building,
He thinks that
creepy atmosphere and survival.
since the item management is difficult, he's just not killing anything. He just thinks he's not supposed to kill stuff. Oh, look at him. Oh my god.
Horror vibes, tenseness, graphics, everything there,
Gas.
I gotta say, is excellent. If you are into
Must have had
survival
turkey
horror,
tacos today.
notably if you like more old school survival horror, not the more
Terrible
modern
stage
first
design.
person walk around and click things, but instead
Ironing clothes is the
actual
wife's job.
resource management.
Listen,
you know,
dumb fuck. He's not
creepy
gonna ask her to
enemies,
iron clothes
big
after
jump
she's been
scares,
working all fucking
really
day. All right.
weird, twisted
All right.
story. You're gonna like
Get it?
Chronos: The New Dawn. That's gonna be right up your alley. Okay. However,
Way up your alley.
I will say
Hogan's
the gameplay
Hangouts.
elements of the combat are a little bit disappointing. And what I mean by that is the game purposefully gives you so little resources. And now, at this point, I'm around 4 or 5 hours in. It is throwing so many enemies at you at a time. There's only 2 ways for you to persevere in this game. Okay?
Okay.
Way number 1 is if it's going to be and then and you'll probably fully enjoy the game. However, to play the game that way will literally take you an insanely long time.
Fix that
I
shirt,
want you to
Claire.
think about how I just described it. That one room that I just described will likely take you
Push it.
20 minutes because you have to go in the room 3 times.
Somebody's
just to figure it out
hyper-focused.
what you're supposed to do, and then you actually have to pull off that perfect run, right?
Oh,
Now-
God. What a freak. Yeah, have a sip. That ought to calm the nerves.
There is definitely another way to play it, and that's to run like a bat out of hell through everything.
Yeah, that's
grabbing
the
as
way.
many items as you possibly
That's the way the
can
devs
on
intended.
that first attempt, skipping through until you can finally get to that checkpoint that you're past the enemies and they can't follow you anymore.
I haven't,
Okay.
but look
In
up
my
somebody else
opinion,
playing that game.
either-
See if they're doing that. I'll bet you nobody else in the world is fucking doing that.
Way is fine. Either play style is perfectly good.
You just
It's
run
up to you
past
to decide,
everything.
how do I want to play this game? Okay.
Oh,
But I
God.
think some people are like more biased one way or the other, and they'll be like, "Oh, well, you're supposed to be taking your time. Oh, well, it's more realistic if you're running.
It's
through
less
and you're trying
dented.
to avoid and dodge." Because I think back to like classic Resident Evil. In Resident Evil 1, you are literally not supposed to attack the enemies unless you have to. Their game doesn't give you enough ammo.
Who said that?
So you have to dodge zombies and things in original Resident Evil 1. Then later on, you have to fight all of the tougher enemies because you saved enough ammo to fight them, right? So that's the style I come from. That's where I go from. That's why when I like
He's
to play
always
these
coming
games,
from
like, hey, if I
somewhere
can get
stupid.
past it on the first try, I want to. I don't want to have
Yeah,
to
you
pace
gotta
a
understand
room
where I come
for 20
from.
minutes.
All right, back in
But
my day,
I definitely
we
can
didn't
see
even
both
play the
sides of the
games.
equation and why some people would
We
like it
just
one
walked
way or
through
the other.
them.
Okay. Here's the thing.
here's the thing.
I feel like
Another
if you
thing.
take your time
I swear you already
and
gave
you
us
pace
the
the room
thing.
and you do it that way, you'll probably get a little bit more out of the game. Okay. However, I am a streamer. I am not someone playing this game offline, single player for myself in my own room. I am here on a live stream attempting to entertain an audience. If I take 20 minutes to beat every room of the game just so I can grab every resource, every piece of ammo, every crafting material, and every upgrade, you're going to be bored.
You could get better at the
It's
fucking
going to be
game.
way more entertaining to see me try to survive running through these areas
Oh, is
like
it?
a crazy person, chicken with their head cut off, as they say, and, raging when I die.
It is, yeah.
and then
People can
finally
make a
persevering.
game journalist
Case
memes
in
when you
point,
do
that's
that.
exactly what happened last night. So we went into a big new area that's kind of a open area, although it is linear, but it's open
Yep.
and big. You can't see because there's like dust in the
Memology
air.
and King D
And I go
Duke
to
made
this first area,
videos
and it's
laughing
like,
at how fucking
enemy
stupid you are.
spawns, enemy spawns,
Oh,
enemy
that's
spawns,
what
enemy
you
spawns.
are.
Oh shit,
Thought it
let's
was
go.
entertaining,
I
'cause
run.
that's
I
what
start
happened.
smashing boxes, grabbing items. Enemy spawns, enemy spawns. Oh my god, now there's like 6 enemies after me. Keep running, right? More items, more items. Oh my god, there's a giant mini boss enemy. Run past him. Run all the way to the end of the stage. There's a puzzle. Now, if I know, okay? If I know
What to do?
how to solve the puzzle,
Yeah.
I can get through this.
No
but
shit.
of course I don't.
No
So
shit.
now I'm trying to figure out on the fly, how do I solve this puzzle?
That's
right?
probably
How do I
stupid,
do
huh?
it? And, it's
Why
frustrating.
don't you look up
Let's
guides?
put it that way.
How about that?
Because you're trying to do something fast. It's not apparent
You're
what to
too
do.
retarded.
And then immediately the enemies show up and they smash you into paste. Game over. Start over from the very beginning of this area. So here's the thing. It took me
There's
about
the thing
10
again?
to 15 minutes to beat the area.
We need to hear the
rushing
thing counter.
through it. If I had actually taken my time
Now
to
what?
try to kill every enemy, I'm not kidding. The area probably would have taken 30 to 45 minutes. And the stream would have been bored. And I probably would have run out of time on the stream. I actually stayed late anyway to find a save point. So that's what I mean. Like, I feel like Chronos The New Dawn is a game that if you have unlimited time and bang. So,
So, any money yet?
basically, I like the game, but, gameplay wise,
It's not good for streaming.
it's not modern survival horror. It feels like an older game, and it feels like the kind of game that is painstaking. Okay, because they made it so difficult. It's not for everyone. Anyone who's only into more modern games is going to be like, oh, I don't understand. Why is the game like this? For me, I've been there, done that. I've played the classic survival horror games. So I get it.
So you're
and, like, I'm not
professional?
going to sit here and complain
What are we
about
talking
it. I know
about?
what it is now.
You
and as I
literally
continue to play
complained about it.
I kind of knew it when it's gaming. Later on in the week,
Ding, ding,
I
ding,
am
ding.
enjoying it. So more of that coming later on in the week. I hope that you guys will join me. The next stream of Chronos will actually be a day tomorrow. Tomorrow's daytime's maximum progress.
We saw
in
the
Chronos.
schedule.
I've heard that it's around a 15 to 20. Okay, cool. Okay. What other playthroughs are we in the midst of? Well, tonight we're actually starting up Hollow Knight Silksong for real. You know, when I played it last week, it was just
real.
a 1 hour. Gee, I wonder.
You're not sure if you'll get money because it's a Castlevania side scroller. You like them, but your audience doesn't. You're hoping for the best.
So what else is going on? Well, I'm playing Gears of War Reloaded, and I'm doing the campaign.
Not
for
this
your
one
request.
again.
Originally,
You
I was
asked
just
for
gonna do
this.
multiplayer, but overwhelmingly, people demanded the
Pay
campaign
me.
instead. So we started the campaign last week, and I'm about 4.5 hours into it. I'm in the middle of chapter 3,
and
or
people
actually
are
Act
already
3, and I think
complaining
there's 5
on
acts, so I'm about halfway through it. I'll be playing more of that tomorrow night on the lead stream. So far, it looks great. Plays well. I'm playing on hardcore, so it's way more challenging.
Ooh.
And I'm dying a lot, but at the same time, I'm persevering, and I think it's a fun
We got a
playthrough.
hardcore
My
boy
first time
here.
ever experiencing that campaign. I kind of get why Gears of War was seen in such high regard, because I do think the campaign is great. I like the variety of the environments and things. So more of that coming. I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Once we beat that campaign,
Then what?
likely I will go back to the multiplayer
Okay.
and give it another shot and go from there. Hopefully, you know, the game works out as a you know, good variety of content.
I can't talk either, but I
Now,
still
of
like
course,
making
I'm
fun when you
playing
can't.
Suikoden 2. and that continues today.
Suikoden.
This is a fun throwback JRPG game from the PlayStation 1 era. We played
You think you're gonna
Suikoden
hit the
1
goals
earlier
with
this
this?
year, and the playthrough did very well.
That's
So I
what I
committed
wanna
that I would
know.
play Suikoden 2 here during the summertime, and here we are. We're in the home stretch of the summer, only a couple weeks left in summer, and we're playing it and enjoying it. At this point, we're heading into the central part of the game. This is a great part of the game because now you finally get to start recruiting for your army, which you weren't able to do previous. We're also in a new area of the map with all new locations and plot and things. So it's actually one of the better parts of the game. I'm very excited to jump into that today.
I'll bet you
Okay?
are.
So those are the games that are currently in the main rotation. We also have Friday Night Fights Capcom versus SNK 2. However, I explained this yesterday,
This
and
is the
again,
last
just
shot.
to reiterate,
Last
I'm not
time.
convinced that this is going to keep working long term. We are finding way less players now, and the players that are left have awful connections and actually are just lag-abusing idiots who don't understand Capcom versus SNK 2. All they want to do is abuse rollback netcode to get cheap wins, which makes it insanely unfun to play. Who cares if you beat
Who
an
cares?
ultimate grandmaster if all the guy does is roll and mash buttons? It's not even fun. It's just stupid. So I'm going to play it again Friday night. We're going to see how it goes. I'm hoping that it goes well and we find players and that support comes in and everything is good. But if we need to retire it and maybe have no fighting games in the rotation for a little while, then so be it, I guess. We give it a little bit of a break and maybe we'll come back to fighting games in a month or two when the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection comes out. Okay? So there you go. That's the rotation. That's what's going on. I predict that by the end of the week, we will have finished Metal Gear Solid Delta, of course, because we're at the end, and the campaign of Gears of War Reloaded. We may start multiplayer of Gears of War Reloaded for some variety. We'll probably, if Silksong goes well tonight, then probably we're going to really hunker down and play a lot of Silksong. The only other thing going on right now is everyone keeps asking me about, am I going to play Borderlands 4? Didn't even work as a player. Consider it, but I'm going to let it be a wait. Okay? I don't want to commit to something that's... Okay. Now, in addition
He's
to all
committed
of
to
that,
his wife. That's
all
it.
right, once we start wrapping up playthroughs this week, okay, the next major games that are coming out are on the very end of the month. September 25th, we have Silent Hill F as well as the Sonic Racing Crossworlds game.
You sure
I have a
you're not
marathon
gonna
coming
get
up on September 26th,
survival horror
which is
overload?
going to be the worst games ever marathon, of which we have like 10 already that we could play, including that awful Gollum game, that Kong Skull Island game, Big Rigs Over the Road Racing,
I didn't
Bad
know these were
Rats,
awful, 'cause
Bugsy
other people
3D,
said this.
among others. So we have a lot of horrible
I thought
games to
Bugsy
mess
was
with
good.
on that day. That'll be a really fun marathon. And then we
Isn't
have more
Bugsy
coming
one
up
of the ones
at
he's
the very end
excited
of the month
for?
into next month. So there's a lot
Upcoming
going on.
Switch titles.
Once we start late September into October, almost weekly, there'll be multiple new releases, great new games coming out, and things to do. But maybe we'll look for something as a more chill vibe. I mean, recently we retired both the Minecraft and American
against
Truck
everybody's
Simulator
will.
streams. Basically, interest waned. People stopped showing up for them, stopped
Thanks
supporting
for the
them.
DLC,
So we said, all right,
Buckwell.
let's focus on the new games. That's what we're doing this
They
week.
stopped supporting
Maybe it'll
them.
be
They
time
missed
to
one
squeeze
goal
in another chill
by
game
like
depending on how
$30.
this week goes. What would that be? I have absolutely no idea. I don't know. I'm sure there's tons of chill games that we could check out and enjoy and investigate. We just haven't done so in a very long time because we had a steady schedule of games that were doing well. Finally, that's changed, okay? So I guess we'll see how this week goes. We'll see how progress goes in all the playthroughs, and then take a look at the schedule and see, hey, has opportunity presented itself that we have a week or two where maybe we could do a new chill game or something like that. Okay?
Okay.
Fair enough?
Fair enough, I guess.
Okay.
Wasn't listening.
All right, guys. So that is what's going on with all of that. So
What about
as I
support?
said, there's one final thing I'd like to talk about, and then we will go to
Support.
open Q&A. Let's talk about this. Because, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, finally,
A goal.
the dry spell is over. After almost 4 to 5 streams
it was
where
3.
we were hitting no goals whatsoever, we finally hit a support goal last
Why is
night
he exaggerating?
for Chronos. And I'm shocked because we played Chronos as the major stream on Friday, and I didn't hit a goal. But then having it as a night stream last night, we did hit the goal. Confusing, right? So, we did it, okay? Very excited
We didn't do shit.
that we did that.
Neither
Now
did
we're
you,
at
in
45
fact.
out of 50 goals hit. So what does that mean? It means 5 more goals, and then it's going to be DSP Tries It, the Decades menu from Taco Bell. It actually launches tomorrow, okay? And I'm just curious if they have it on their website yet or not. No, they don't have it on the website yet. So let me find it again.
Guys are way sturdier than normal.
Cool Ranch Doritos Locos Taco.
Oh, yeah, that
A
shit.
caramel apple empanada.
That's crazy.
A 7-layer burrito. And a double-decker taco. As well as, I believe, a chili cheese burrito. I think all of those things are returning to Taco Bell
Logging into PayPal right now.
as a Decades menu starting tomorrow. All right? So,
Please, God, I want to see that.
I'm excited to try it out. Last year, we did their Decades menu.
He wanted
And
it
it was
by
very
today.
hit or miss. Some things were good and some things were terrible. All right? So, I'm excited to try this new one this year.
He's a little
you guys have said that you wanted
behind.
me to go back to Taco Bell for a while. So we're
Who
going to do
said
it.
that?
I'm going to try out that whole menu, basically. I'm going to get one of each of the things that's on the Decades menu. Okay?
Imagine you have to
So it
pretend like
launches
a
tomorrow.
fucking chat room
So
full
we have
of
5
LARPers
goals to go. So if we hit
are your fans.
every goal today
That's
and
a
every goal
sad life.
tomorrow, it means that we'll have one more to go, and we could actually do this on Wednesday. Okay? If we hit multiple goals today, it means we could do it tomorrow.
Yeah,
Do I think we're going to hit multiple goals on a single stream
No.
today?
but I'll bring
Probably
it up.
not. Maybe for Silk Song, but I'm really not foreseeing that for Suikoden 2 HD. I mean, case in point, I've been doing the podcast for 25 minutes, and we haven't had a single contribution.
What the fuck?
It's slow going when it comes to JRPGs, all right? And it always has been. I am hoping that we're going to have a group of regulars who come by to have chill JRPG vibes, and they will support this stream today, I hope, because I would love to do this as soon as possible. But as long as we get it in this week, it's good. So maybe we hit, a goal every other stream or whatever, and we can do it by the end of the week. That'd be perfect. But the thing is, we do need to start hitting goals consistently.
I know.
All right?
I was thinking the
So,
same thing.
Please support the streams so we can do this awesome DSP Tries It. All right? Let's get some support. How about our first support of
No.
the day right now?
How about
How about we
no?
get our first super chat of the day, our first tip of the day? How about someone becomes a member or maybe gives a member to a fellow viewer? And how about some gifted subs over on Kick?
How about
Let's
fuck
go.
you?
Let's get a little bit of support to get the momentum flowing for the day, and I'll do shout-outs. All right? Now, as I said, that's it. That's all I got for
he's
today.
so
I
gay
just
when
wanted
he
to give
said,
everyone
Get
an
the
update on the
momentum
schedule and all
flowing
the
for
games.
today.
So
All
now
right,
what
how
we're
about
gonna do is
that? How
open
about a
up
little bit?
this
A little
show
bit of
to open
support.
Q&A and see what
Get
you
it
guys
going
want to talk
around.
about. All right? We start off with Matt and Mike. In fact, let me type in the Kick chat so you guys can tag me over there.
He thinks
start
he's
off with
fucking
Matt and
slick
Mike.
too with this shit. How
Who says,
about
would you
it?
consider a return to Tekken 8 for Friday Night Fights? There's a good chance MK Collection is another cash grab with no crossplay. No, and here's why. Number one, because I haven't played Tekken 8 since February, or was it March?
And
I
I'm
think it's
not
now
gonna.
February of 2024. There is an insane amount of knowledge that I would have to try to absorb in order to actually play it online.
Too much work.
Against people who've been playing it nonstop. And number two,
He just wants to
everyone
get
who's
paid.
currently playing Tekken 8 is someone who's a tryhard who loves the game and is
Yeah,
going
all
to be
the
trying to
tryhards
play it
again.
competitively.
Aren't you a
It's the
tryhard at
same as if you
CVS
said,
too?
oh, you didn't play Street Fighter 6 for 2 years. Would you play it again? No. There's no point. It's too much effort. The only people who should be playing that game are people who are going to take it seriously.
This
and
is his
actually try
job.
to invest time into learning it and playing it in
Too
tournaments.
much effort.
Otherwise, there's no point in playing it online. You will only face
Tell
people
your
who
boss
play
that
nonstop,
when you go into
who
work
are
tomorrow.
tryhard mentality, who know every
And,
in and out of everything, and are just going to stomp you
Steve
like
over
like
there,
a summer
he's
heat.
a fucking tryhard.
So,
That's too much effort.
I'm not gonna
be doing that.
I'm not going to bother with it.
I'm not,
It's going to
no.
be too much time investment
Too
to even
much
get
time
to a level where I
investment,
can
yeah.
beat normal people. You understand?
All right. Thanks, boss.
As for the Mortal Kombat collection, you may be very well correct that it's just going to be a cash grab, no crossplay, and it might be a situation where it's just very limited time.
I
Hey,
hate
at
on
very
Mortal
least
Kombat.
though, we will get something out of it, right?
What?
Rather than it just never playing classic Mortal Kombat, I would enjoy to at
Did
least
they
get to
get a
play it for a
chance to,
little bit. You know,
do
classic
some
Mortal
smurfing?
Kombat did have a place in fighting game history in the 90s in arcades, and it sucks that it seems like we've forgotten it and no one talks about it, because Mortal Kombat 1 was terrible, and now, there's no MK discussion at all. It sure would be good to have some Mortal Kombat back in the rotation, so I am excited for it. Even if it only lasts a month or two, I'd rather... I mean, let's be honest.
I thought he
If
was out
the
of
Mortal
touch with
Kombat
the
Legacy Collection lasts 2 months.
FGC.
It
How does
still
he know what
lasted
the conversation
a month
is?
and a week longer than Mortal Kombat 1. Because I dropped Mortal Kombat 1 within like 2.5 weeks because it was garbage, right? So there you go.
There you go.
Okay, let's see here.
Money?
Matt says, what music do you listen to? I don't listen to
No,
any
no
active modern
music.
music. I actually just listen to like retro video game music. That's it. Lego
Yeah.
Inventor says, what brand are your lights for the background?
And that song
I
from
would prefer
Batman
not to
Forever.
tell you. Reason being, for some bizarre reason, people love to mess with me. And if I were to tell you the brand, who knows
Ask
what they
Mr.
could do with that
Ludacris about
information.
that.
I don't know if they could and do
The
anything
brand
or
of
not.
what?
But I just don't want people trying to mess with me. And my life couldn't. I would prefer not to tell you that I don't listen to any active modern music. I actually just listen to like retro video game music. That's it.
Loser.
Lego Inventor says, what brand are your lights for the background? I would prefer not to tell you. Reason being, for some bizarre reason, people love to mess with me. And if I were to tell you the brand, who knows?
People
what
can
they could do
hack
with
his
that
lights.
information. I don't know if they could and do anything or not. But
They're
I just don't want people
They're
trying to
gonna
mess
change the light scheme.
and my light.
Fucking-
All right. So, no, I'm not going to tell you.
It might change
I'm
it
just
from
kidding.
fire
Who
to
cares if you know what
ocean.
brand it is? It's not going to fucking affect
Oh,
anything.
okay.
If you would try like,
I never know, yeah.
What?
I
Of course
thought
I'll
you were
tell you.
fucking serious. You
The
never
company's
know.
Govee.
The retarded
Originally, I
shit
got
you
one of
fucking
each.
say.
I got an Elgato strip, I got a Philips strip, and I got a Govee strip. Okay, and I was
Unreal.
testing different ones, and it just so happens the Govee seemed to be, I don't know, it was like a little bit easier to use, and I liked how the app, it synced better, and it was just working better. So I ended up buying more Govee, and it worked beautifully. As you can see, they're good. So people actually thought I was serious.
Yeah,
Yes, 'cause
I did.
if I tell you the
You
brand
said
of lighting,
stupider shit than
People are
that.
gonna hack it and come into my setup.
Nobody knows with you.
Anyway, so they're Govee. I don't know what else you're using.
Isn't
Let's see what
that
he said, 'cause he
something?
said something else in
Like,
his
it
message.
doesn't that say something? If
He
people
said-
think you're that fucking retarded,
I know Philips Hue has a PC app. Oh yeah, I don't know about Govee if they have a PC app or not, but the phone app is good. Like I actually like the phone app for this. All the lights sync easily with the phone. They have all these different scenes and things that you can set up, and it's ease of use. So I'm happy with it. Okay, I got a $5.
He said he's still-
try plugging it
still
in.
paying for the fucking
Says,
service though.
Any game recommendations
Just
for
for
people
the
who don't-
ones that only
haven't
he
played
can
games
see,
for
like
many
his
years
mouse
and
and
have
his
limited
keyboard.
time? Oh,
The lights
man.
in there.
See, that's way too general of a question. If you were to ask me, like a certain genre or type of game, maybe I can help you. In general, I can't just tell you a game out of the blue. I play way too many variety of games. Like, seriously, like I just play so much. I don't know. What's the best puzzle game I played this year? Blueprints. Okay. What's the best
Okay.
shooter I played this year? Oh,
You don't know.
man. Like I'm liking, I think Battlefield may be good, but I played more Call of Duty. I don't know. I can't really answer that question without more specifics. If you could narrow it down, maybe I could answer. It's tough though. It's a tough year. This year's been a disappointing year.
You just narrowed it
where
down.
a lot
You
of the
still
games that
couldn't
came out were
answer.
just way underachieving or not living up to expectations. Seriously, another year where all the big ones kind of flopped for me anyway. Cyber Elk, no, I have not heard about AI-generated children's books flooding the online market. I'm not really up on my children's book
Why not?
lore, or maybe I should start. It's probably the furthest thing removed of anything I would hear about. But I already gave my take on AI. That AI is great.
Yeah, it needs to be
AI
meaningful.
is used to do things that
To do
humans
things.
find as repetitive, like menial grind-like tasks, like washing your dishes or computing a whole bunch of
Fuck, I lost my
calculations
beats.
quickly that we don't really.
Trying to
There's
keep
no
my
meaning
beats
to
up.
doing it manually, something like that, right? You don't want AI doing creative things.
Why not?
So AI writing a book is probably fucking stupid. Seriously.
No, let's take again. Oh, good, he's done. Thought I was gonna have to skip that one.
Squirtle asks,
Squirtle.
if you're going to buy a PS6 when it releases, will you spend more money to have a disc drive equipped? Well, first of all, the rumor is that the PS6...
Will not even have
I
it, period.
Did I say PS5? He says he's asking about a PS6. The rumor is that the PS6 will have only a attachable disc drive and not one attached.
Oh, I thought they
Okay.
were gonna have it all.
So they're basically going the route
Same way as the
of
Pro.
PS5, discless, PS5 Pro. All right, they're going that way. In the entire time that I've had a base PS5 and now my PS5 Pro, I've literally only used one disc ever.
Good.
One single disc. There is literally no reason to have physical media in the modern day
Nope, none.
at all. There's no benefit to it. It's the same as if you get it digitally, because when you pop that disc into your console,
Why does he have to make such
that's not even the
fucking
game. It's just a
bold
placeholder,
statements?
and then it has to actually download either the full
The
game or the rest of the
definitive.
game or the day one patches or wherever it may be in order for you to play the game anyway. So
literally no point?
I don't need a disc drive. I probably would go without it. I have no use for it whatsoever. As for when I was using my Xbox Series
damn.
X, again, I never put a disc into it ever, not once.
Why
It
not?
was always just downloadable content. So,
Congratulations.
if I'm still looking for bad games for a Bad Games Marathon, Necromunda Underhive. What in the holy hell is Necromunda Underhive? I've never heard of that one. Underhive Wars.
What is it?
I don't know what it is.
You gonna play it now?
This doesn't look bad. It just looks boring.
Oh, just boring.
It looks very generic.
So it's a good boring?
There's a million DLCs for it, which is hilarious. Nah. I'll pass on that one. Okay.
Nah.
So here's what's hilarious.
What's
All at
hilarious?
the same time, 3 completely different accounts, 2 on YouTube and 1 on Kick, asked me the same question.
Socks.
Do you think I'm dumb and I don't know that you're in a restreamers chat?
What's the
And
question?
that you're all just bringing something up suddenly and you're all saying the same thing, so you all say it at once? Or do you really think that I believe you have some kind of a weird psychic hive mind that you all just had exactly the same thought?
It's definitely possible
Like,
that
do you
they were
think that
thinking the same
maybe
thing.
you could space out the questions a little bit to try to make it more believable that you're not just a bunch of fucking bot accounts? So let's go ahead and ban you all.
Wow, he's banning people for asking the same question as somebody else.
What's up, Filipino? How you doing? Okay, so all 3 of your dumb LARPing sock accounts are banned, and you can kiss my ass. There we go.
I kind of wonder what the question is, but I don't care that much.
Do I think Elon Musk will become the first trillionaire? No, there already are trillionaires. They're just not reported anywhere. The most rich people on the planet are not on the Forbes list of most rich people on the planet.
He knows about
We're
the
talking about the
globalists.
Saudis. We're talking about some of the elite families in Europe. The actual
He should
families
talk
that
to
control
Troy.
everything on this planet with money. Like the bank system and shit. But you notice they're not listed anywhere. Because
They're
they don't want to
inbreds.
be. They're in charge, they're in control, and they're not going to be exposed or held to task for anything. So they make sure that no one talks about them.
Okay.
So there already is a trillionaire. There's
Good
tons of
story.
trillionaires, actually. They just don't live here. Okay.
Why is that funny? You know, just laugh out of nowhere for no reason, like a psycho. What the fuck? Look at him.
I got a $2 tip. Someone says that karaoke stream that you did in American Truck Sim was the best sim you've done in a while.
Baby. Sing it.
Any chance of doing an actual like karaoke stream where maybe people contribute to pick songs and stuff? And
Well, here's the
now
thing.
it's time to fucking
I'm
suffer.
not against it.
I think it would be a silly thing to do, but number one,
You.
all right, if I were to sing all
Did you hear what
night,
I just
like
said?
if that was the entire focus of a stream, I'd probably
Fuck
be
you.
shot vocally. Okay, just to be honest.
No.
Number two,
Why be
I'm not
honest?
a great singer anymore. I was at one point.
What
when
do
I
you
was very
mean?
young.
That
I'm
was
just not
beautiful.
anymore. All right. So I think there's some stuff that I could do that would be fine, but a lot of it would sound terrible. Okay, and you'd have to be okay with that. And then number three, I just don't know a lot of like music. You know what I mean? Like that night.
Does he think
That
they're
was
pulling
like
his
80s,
leg?
90s night. Everyone was bringing up a song from like the 80s or the 90s, and I would sing it because that's the music that I know.
Unofficially,
Sure, it's bothering me. It's not singing, right?
80s,
See, look at
90s
this
night.
collar.
Take it off.
Anyway, that's the music I know. I don't really know anything past like year 2000.
What the hell is
So
this?
I don't know how successful a karaoke stream would be when you start bringing up modern. Hey, can you sing this song by Drake? No, I don't know the fucking song by Drake. I never heard it. I don't know anything from like the last 20 years. I pay no attention to that shitty music.
Okay.
So, you know, you'd have to be okay
So
with
he's
that.
transitioned
someone contributes
into
$5 and says,
Old man
"Hey,
yelling at the cloud
sing
segment.
that fucking Lil Nas X song." I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't know what that is.
How do you know that name? That thing I just said. I don't know it.
So I don't know. If it's something you want, guys would want.
No,
maybe
they
it's a
just
maybe,
asked
but
for
it would
it.
have to be stuff that I know.
They're probably LARPers.
I think
but
that it works better when I'm playing a game. Like if I'm driving
That
a truck
doesn't mean
sim
they're
or
being
I'm swinging at
dishonest
baseballs and MLB,
about wanting
then it
it.
makes sense because I'm singing while I'm doing something else. But if it's just focusing on the
Baby.
singing, then it's like so much attention is on the singing that everyone's going to be disappointed.
Sing
because
this
you're
one.
gonna realize I'm not a great singer.
Pick your nose. How about
It's going to be disappointed because you're going to realize I'm not a great singer. You know? I'm just not.
that? Very cool, King. Baby.
How did I decide to use a TV for gaming as opposed to a more traditional monitor setup? Because I was doing this
Oh,
before
God,
everyone
not
had a
this
traditional
again.
monitor setup. I've been doing content for 17 plus years. I was doing it before there
Why
was
do these
a,
LARPers
the way you're supposed to
trigger
do
the same
gaming
fucking
content is you have a
speeches
dual
every
monitor
fucking
setup,
day?
and
They
you
know
sit
what
at
they're
your
doing,
gaming
too.
desk, and you have your
This is
webcam here,
intentional.
and you have your halo light here, and you have the lighting behind you here and here, and your green screen is here. I did it before all of those people. So my setup predates everything that they've done. Okay? I've always used a TV because my rationale is that when you enjoy
My
gaming,
rationale.
where you have
Look
no
at-
intense, I'm playing a game, I'm playing a game.
Playing a
No,
game, playing a game.
hitting at a keyboard, playing like this. Oh, I'm so intense, I'm playing a game. My phone's on, so hanging over. That's a few inches in front of your face with dual monitors, with headphones on, so hanging over, squinting at the keyboard, playing like this. Oh, I'm so intense, I'm
That how
playing
you
the game.
other streamers
I'm
play?
playing the game. No.
No.
Video games were always meant to be a living room experience where you're sitting back and you're relaxing in a
Always.
comfortable chair
They
or a
were
couch,
always meant. He
where you
was
have
there at the
open
inception.
air, not headphones, open
He
air.
knows what
so
they
you
were
can actually
intended
hear
for.
the music or
By
sound
God.
effects in an answer. It sounds like a theater setup. That's how it always was supposed to be. It's
Supposed
supposed to
to.
be a communal experience where someone video games are
did
basically
it
like that
again?
you play or be a part of the experience, not a single player isolated experience at my PC like this. That's how it always was. That's how video games are mostly designed. Do you think when you're playing an epic set piece in the latest AAA game like the new God of War, right? Do you think that they designed it so that you could be headphones and squinting at your computer monitor right here playing like this? No. So that you could be headphones and squinting at your computer monitor right here playing like this? No.
Why you close
They're
your
making it sound
eyes?
like a big movie theater, right? Big booming sound effects and a big orchestral sound effect. It's supposed to be in a big setup. That's the point.
Yeah, I agree.
Now,
Zero Passion
can you
says,
do that on a computer
you're just
monitor?
making
I'm
shit
sure
up.
you can. And I'm not here to sit here and crap on people who are solely PC
Wait a
gamers
second.
who've done that. You can. Now, can you do that on a computer monitor? I'm sure you can. And I'm not here to sit here and crap on people who are
you just
solely
did.
PC gamers who've
All
done
right,
that
so
forever.
You can
But
do
my
that.
experience is kind
so
of a hybrid
just
experience.
Ignore everything he just said.
I've got the big TV over here in front of me. By
He
the way,
just
it's a
fucking
low input delay TV. It's
spazzed
actually one of the
right
best
out
rated.
about
That's
it.
why I got it. I looked into it and researched
And it meant
it. It was
nothing.
very highly rated for very low input delay. Had way less input delay than
Oh,
any
God.
other setup that I've ever used.
Thank
okay?
God.
But I'm using
So why are you so
all
slow?
PC equipment that has very, again, little latency, little delay and stuff. So I'm getting the best experience when I'm playing games. It's not like I'm playing on a laggy setup or anything like that. I'm not. All right. I have used headphones before, and I do use headphones for certain games. Like if I'm playing, Call of Duty or Battlefield, I'm gonna pop on headphones. But
Yeah.
any other game,
He
I'm
needs
gonna
a
just have my
surround
TV
sound.
speakers. And by the way, my TV speakers on this TV are also great. And because the TV is against the wall, the sound resonates off the wall back at me and sounds kind of like a surround experience. Okay?
Oh God.
That's pretty
He's
awesome.
a fucking idiot.
So, I like my setup. Okay, I'm happy with it. If anything, could I have a slightly less input delay if I played on a monitor? Sure. But that would mean no big TV experience. That would mean
Why
I would
hasn't
get
he
a
gotten
different
any
setup
money?
where I have a monitor here and a monitor there and I don't really care. I don't want the monitor in my face. I prefer to not have something in my face, actually. I like the more open air setup that I have here. I think it's a better, more realistic experience for most games.
Don't ask what that means.
But again, what happens is
Actually,
one
do.
person
I want to hear him
did a
describe
setup,
what
and everyone,
open
that
air
looks
means.
good. Everyone copied it. So then it's because that's the standard.
orchestral
The standard
experience.
is to have two monitors in your face. Your webcam's here. Your light is here or here. Your two key lights. You gotta have your backlight. You gotta have the certain gamer chair. Remember, how everyone has the same gamer chair. Everyone has the same fucking chair.
It's like
same
you.
everything. If you don't have that setup,
Isn't
you're
that a
doing it
gamer
wrong.
chair?
Wrong. If you don't have that setup,
that
you're probably an
jerk-off couch
individual who
back
has
out.
a brain cell who thinks for itself rather than copying everyone
Oh
else.
fuck! I never called it.
How many people just ran out and got the exact same setup to copy everybody else?
I don't know how many. All of them, except for you, Phil. You're the only guy different. He's the only guy who goes against the grain. A man on an island, doing his own thing, while everybody else just marched to the tune of
What was
Little
my best
Nas
subject in
X.
school? All of them. I was good at every subject. I usually had straight A's, and I was the valedictorian of both my elementary and high school.
Oh God.
That's true. I'm not even kidding. Would I ever get a standing desk? Probably not. Why would,
Why
I
would
want
he
to
be
stand all
kidding?
day playing games?
He knows nobody believes it because he's a fucking retard. Why would he stand? He's
So I
got a
wrote, 'cause I
bad
have my
back.
PC plugged into a 55-inch LG OLED TV. And mine's much smaller. Mine's what, 32? I think mine's 32 or 40. It's a small TV. It's not a huge TV by any means. Would I consider an ultra-wide display? No, I don't want an ultra-wide display. Games are really not designed natively to be in an ultra-wide display. I don't want to play them that way.
That's not the way they're designed natively. You dumb fuck.
Which superpower would make daily life most convenient? Omniscience.
What if you could stretch your dick?
Most people play games for fun. It's different when you treat them like a business like yourself. Okay. I'll agree on that, Dark Chaos, but in what respect are you even saying that? Are you talking about my
What the
setup?
fuck?
No, I think that most people who have the setup, that's the PC setup, the dual monitors and everything, just because they have to be pro. Oh, I'm a pro. This is what pros do. They buy the dual monitors. They get the key lights. They do
Aren't
this.
you a
They
pro?
do that. And I'm not. Like, I take it more
Oh,
like
he's not a pro
I want to
now.
have an experience when I'm playing
Sometimes
a new game.
he's a pro.
I want to have an experience that, number one, is the default intended experience by the game developers. And number two is going to be the experience that's likely the most common way that people will experience the game.
If you
Most
want to do
people who
something
buy
a certain way,
game
you can
are
just
not
say,
gonna
this
have
is the way it was
professional
intended to be done.
streamer setup.
Remember when he ate the
Okay?
corn on the
Why not?
cob? It was intended to
They're sitting
be
in their
eaten like
living
that.
room, turning on the game and playing it for an hour a night when they have a chance to squeeze it in.
That fucking boom arm, when he put the boom arm together, that was the intended way. Anything else? Any shout outs? It's getting pretty fucking wild today. No support. Withholding like a fuck. Don't they know that they could get fucking Cool Ranch tacos? He tried to say yesterday, oh, it was only there for a limited time. It was there, technically, yes, but I'm pretty sure that it was
What is FC26?
on the menu for like 3 years.
FC26?
At least a year.
He says, would you play? Could you fit it in a few streams? I don't know what it is. Would I ever do a Jazzercise stream? No.
Why not? Oh, that's right.
What am I having for lunch today? I don't eat
He
lunch.
does exercise by himself, and it's none of your fucking business. Maybe with his wife. That's none of your business either, so.
Wrigley, if you actually did buy a 45-inch OLED ultra-wide monitor, you probably spent thousands of dollars, and I'm not going to do that.
Why not? Are you destitute?
I never watched WCW back in the day at all. I only ever watched WWF, and I actually never saw Attitude Era WWF on TV. I saw it after the fact on demand. I wasn't watching wrestling during that era of the Monday Night Wars.
I got 105
What is up with the
there.
questions, Ian? It's just a bunch of people who are on restreams asking dumb questions. That's what it is. They're watching the restreamers, and the restreamers will
Not
say
all of
something,
them. Some of these stupid questions are genuine.
or they all talk about something stupid in their own chat, and then they bring the dumb questions over here. It's very common. It's not my first rodeo.
I don't know. I've been to WPIG pretty frequently, and I haven't heard the stupid questions
If I were to
thing
do
in a
GTA 4
while.
roleplay, would I be a cop or a robber? No.
Why not?
Am I interested in playing
What would you
E33?
be?
No. I don't know what that is.
Maybe you'd be interested.
I know what a standing desk is, Tronsgate's Legacy,
So
but I don't see
he
what the advantage is.
literally came in here with nothing
Standing
to
desks are
fucking
typically for
do.
people who have a back injury.
People are asking him
and it's actually
questions,
more comfortable
literally
for them to stand and
keeping
sit
his
because usually if they have,
content
like, a lower
going.
back injury,
And
it's
now he's an
uncomfortable sitting
asshole.
all day.
Anybody who asks
So
any
standing
fucking
is a better
question
option. You
is
can
gonna get a
adjust the height
fucking
and everything. I don't need that. I'm good.
fucking
I don't have a back
dickheaded
injury.
fucking response.
What are my thoughts on the sun one day exploding and all life ceasing to exist? I'll be long dead by that time, so it doesn't matter to me.
God, I fucking hope so.
Anything else? So like I said, today we're doing Q&A, but if people run out of questions or if the questions remain stupid, we'll just end the show early and we'll do more
Remain
gameplay.
stupid. What
So
the
far,
fuck
we
you
have
on to
literally
ask?
one contribution this entire
Everybody's asked you
podcast.
every
A single
question there ever
contribution.
was.
Now, last night,
I'm actually pretty impressed that they're
we
coming
had
up
the
with
goal
new stuff
for
to
the
ask
first
you.
time in 5 streams. Okay?
Now let's hit
Let's
it
keep
again.
that momentum going. I
Let's.
want to do DSP Tries It this week for sure. I want to try the Seuss Decades menu. Let's get it going. Let's get support right now. Let's get our
Let's not.
first sub over on Kick. Let's get our first tip. Let's get another super chat. And let's get a membership. Here we go. I'm going to use it. You ready? I'm pulling out the big guns. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to use... Oh,
Kick badge?
there we go. Thank you to Luke Ardson, a 100 SEC super sticker. Let's see what that is, because I don't know what the conversion rate is here. Thank you so
Me
much,
either.
Luke Ardson.
I think I gotta get 500 beat count to get a trophy. It's gonna be fucking wild.
So that
Yeah,
is the
you
equivalent
fucking
of $10.69.
Just had
Thank you
almost
so
200.
much. That's a nice, generous contribution right there. Let's get you up on the leaderboard. Top contribution of the day.
Yeah. Getting
Let's
that
go.
money.
Let's get
go.
some contributions where we can get some animations and some sound
Let's pay
effects
me.
on the stream. Come on. Let's get some hype going. Let's get some excitement going on the stream. I want to hear some ka-chings. I want to hear some video game sound effects. I want to see some dancing characters.
I'll bet you
I want to
do.
see some action.
Who
Let's
would've
go.
thought? He wants to
and
see
now,
you
like
give
I said,
him money.
as I was going to say,
Shocking.
before Luke Hardson dropped a nice contribution, I'm now going to invoke the AI. Are you ready?
The AI
'Cause as
begging?
we all know, no contributions on my streams are legit. They're all completely automated, pre-programmed by myself.
Oh.
And what I have to do is use the keyword,
Isn't
the secret
chatbot technically
keywords
AI begging?
to trigger the AI to contribute, to get the momentum going. So now, today, on this holy 8th of September 2025, I, the king of gaming, invoke the AI overlords to begin the flood, the influx of contributions to the stream, let's get some support here on DSP Gaming right now.
This is a new thing. Does this frequently
Hold
now, I
on. Let's
guess.
try it again. Right this very moment, this instant, right now. Ah, thank you to Million for a $2 super chat.
New
He says
cock.
AI. Thank you so much, Million. There we go. That's more like it. There we go. Thank you, Million. I appreciate that.
I don't
very,
even
very
know
much.
what to say. That's
So
embarrassing.
we got 3 super chats. But how about we get
I'm
our first
embarrassed
tip of
and
the
that had
day?
nothing to do with me. I
Let's
just
get our
saw
first
it.
member of the day, and let's get our, for goodness sakes, let's get our first sub of the day over on Kick. And let's get that going right now.
It's got that energy of like, you walk in and catch somebody with their pants down or something. Like, it's just fucking. What the fuck, dude? Again?
Madden Mike says, can you let people on YouTube know I'm desperate for a gifted membership?
This is all we do now, huh? There's nothing else to it?
Well, the AI only worked once. I guess the triggers are off. What can I say? I tried. All right. All right. Anyway.
What did you try?
The call has not been answered.
What do you call that?
The call went out.
I guess the weird AI
The
joke?
signal went out. The beg signal. The big beg signal
Oh,
went
God.
out, but was not answered.
No fucking shame.
Danzak did a $5 super chat. Says, as an AI model, I am unable to comply with that request. Thank you, Danzak, for a $5 super chat. I appreciate that. So now we're up to 24 of support. Good momentum going. Let's keep that rolling again. Sure would be great to get some support from Kick.
Enough
Gee, let's take a
fucking
quick
begging,
look.
dude.
Over on Kick, we've got over 80 viewers watching me on Kick. Man, it sure would be great if someone on Kick could support the stream. It would be great if those people who watch me all day, every day, would support the stream.
They
Daddy
don't
Big Buck
wanna.
says his keyword was asbestos. I didn't say the right word. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't understand that each AI has a different keyword. I thought it was all the same.
Beg again. There's nothing left of the stream. The content's over. Just begging.
Ah!
There we go.
Scared me. I legit. I got
There
a
we
jump
go.
scare. It actually jump scared me. Daddy Big Bucks gifted a sub to rate my sanity.
It's all just
Thank you,
different
Daddy Big Bucks. It
combinations.
actually jump scared me. Holy crap. All right.
Children's entertainer.
Daddy Big Bucks really showing his big bucks, throwing them around with a single sub. Thank you, Daddy Big Bucks,
Is
for
that
that
it?
one singular sub. Really flexing your financial muscles there. I appreciate that
Yeah.
very much.
You better ridicule him
Very
for only
nice.
giving you one sub. He's a
Okay.
brokey.
I've heard some bullshit in my time, mister, but yours is the best.
I'm a pedophile now.
All right.
This
so
stream
again,
went downhill
whatever you guys want
fast.
to talk about, tag me in the chat. We'll do some more Q&A. And like I said, we run
now
out
he
of
wants
topics. That's
to
all
he
good.
wants
We
to
can
answer
end this
more questions
podcast
now
early.
because he
We can
started
jump into
getting some
gameplay early.
support.
And please, let's get some support rolling. Like, the early
It is
momentum
rolling.
helps, trust me, especially when we're doing a JRPG.
Play the
like
game.
Suikoden. Getting early support and early momentum helps a ton. That we can roll into the gameplay out of the podcast and already have that momentum going. Okay. Cool.
Cool. Is he gonna be a dickhead again if they ask another question?
If you're in Expedition 33, I've already played it. We already did a full playthrough of it. I just didn't do any of the side content that was post-game, but the full playthrough's on this channel. Go to my playlist tab, search for it, you'll find it. Would I ever do a choreographed dance when I hit a goal to get hype up? Yes, I'm going to do an elaborate dance with actual moves and all kinds of fun stuff for when we hit a goal. Absolutely.
Whoa.
Will I play the Indiana Jones DLC? No, I'm not going to. Indiana Jones, I liked when I played it in December, January. I thought it was a fine game. It didn't really catch on with the audience that much, but I kept playing it because I personally liked it. I said I was going to do the DLC, and then all of a sudden, a bunch of other new games all announced their release dates around the DLC, and I was like, oh, crap.
Oh.
Well, I definitely think that I'm going to play the newer games rather than just the DLC. Historically,
Good
DLCs
thinking.
do not perform well on this channel. The exception to that rule would be like a Dark Souls / FromSoft DLC or maybe a Fallout DLC, but most DLCs don't do well.
What about Gay Tony? How'd that do?
What's the next theme marathon? On September 26th, it is the worst games ever marathon, where I'm playing a variety of bad games. It's going to be very fun.
Yeah, I was gonna try and do that. I can't. I have a prior engagement on that date.
Bring back the chair spin award.
No restream that day.
No. We're not doing that.
I'm gonna try and do a restream sometime soon though, a long one. Try and get like a whole night stream or something. Nothing else? Start the game then, dude.
No. I did the emo. Me doing this emo. No chair spin. We already... the Crystal Skull was atrocious. So, I mean...
No, we're not talking about Indiana
return
Jones
during
movies.
marathons. No. The Hats and Vests will likely return once a year.
Fuck, I thought
for the
that was going away.
Independence Day
He's
Festival.
done it more
We did it this
today
last
than he has in the
July
past fucking
for
week.
Independence Day, and it went really well. People loved it. So we'll probably do it once a year. We're one day only.
One
When we
day
hit support
only.
goals, I'll put on Hats and Vests, and you guys will vote in the chat for which ones you want until we go through them all. Okay? But once a year makes it special. If you did all the time, it wouldn't be special and nobody would care.
You're here all the time and you're special. Anything else?
I'm not
Fucking
always
dude,
sick.
Go.
It's called either
Post-nasal
allergies or my
drip.
post-nasal drip.
Yeah.
I've had post-nasal drip my whole life. If you actually look back
He's got the
historically
drip,
over
yo.
my history of videos, I've always had
He's
it.
always had it.
This is not something new. This is not something, what this tells me is either you are a newcomer to my content or you're
Or
just an
detractor.
asshole.
Oh.
Because at this point, when you bring it
Asshole
up, oh my God, he has
detractor.
to clear his throat. Oh my
Same
God,
thing.
he's doing it. Yeah, I had to
It
do it
is
my whole
fucking
life.
obnoxious.
It's something I've dealt with. There's no way to negate it. There's no way to mitigate
Everybody
it.
does
There's
it. You're
nothing
the
that
only
can cure
person who
it.
does it. Like,
Essentially, you're making fun
all
of a
the
problem
fucking
that I have a
time,
medical
every
problem,
fucking
so shut
day.
the fuck up.
Uh-oh.
I don't have anything ongoing. I'm not sick.
Yeah,
I just
hot.
don't have post-nasal drip.
We're getting hot.
It's something I've dealt with. There's no way to negate it. There's no way to mitigate it. There's nothing that can cure it. Essentially, you're making fun of a problem that I have a medical problem, so shut the fuck up.
I am, yeah.
I don't
Making fun of your
have
medical
anything
problems.
ongoing. I'm not sick.
You just said it's a medical problem.
Post-nasal drip doesn't mean you have to be a dick about it. Shut up about it.
Oh, man. Drink the pool water, faggot.
Yeah, I thought Fox was done watching too. Fox was banned and comes back on another account.
Who?
He's a shithead.
When did he ban McFox?
Did I know that next year is the 250th celebration of U.S. independence? No, but now I do. So maybe we'll have to kick it up a notch for Independence Day.
I can't think of a person more deserving of being bullied their entire life.
Maybe some fresh air in the office would help. I agree it would, but right now, I can't do
Not
that.
possible.
Once it cools down and we get full-on autumn weather, I'll take the air conditioner out of the window. I'll be able to have the window open every day, and then I'll be good. But I
It's
just can't do it
71
right
degrees Fahrenheit there. It says it right there on the screen.
It looks like this whole next week we are getting cooler weather.
Thanks,
Basically, when
Phil.
it gets to like the 60s and rain all the time, that's when I can take the air conditioners out. So
That's why this is here, by the way, because he lies
we have the
about
lunar
weather
eclipse
constantly.
in the U.S. I have no idea. Maybe we do, maybe we don't.
This is
I
a
don't
heat
know about
wave.
that.
It's fucking 70.
Did I like any Supertramp songs? The lead singer died yesterday. Oh, that's sad to hear. I didn't know that. Supertramp sounds familiar,
No,
but
it
no
doesn't.
songs come to mind. I'm sure I've heard some of their music, but nothing comes to mind.
I don't know any of these songs. Not familiar with.
Do I like any
Supertramp.
songs with non-English lyrics? The only song that I would know with non-English lyrics would be like, you know, when I used to watch anime and you have a Japanese opening song and stuff, right? Like,
I
there used
didn't
to be
know you were a
this
weeboo.
anime, Samurai 7, and it had a really awesome intro, and it was a Japanese woman singing it, and it's a beautiful song. And I was like, wow, that sounds really cool, but I don't know the lyrics. But yeah, I do know. Everyone knows Du Hast, right? Everyone knows Du
Sing
Hast.
it.
It was played a zillion times.
It'll
in the
sound
United
great
States
with
for a
the
while there.
post nasal drip. Not gonna sing it.
No Million, I've never heard of that song.
He's withholding the singing.
Which show had the best intro theme song I can remember? See,
Why is he bouncing?
2000s, it was really when the anime was hitting its stride in the United States, and you'd start hearing these songs, like, for example, Naruto.
Naruto.
The original intro themes for Naruto, the Japanese ones. I'm
Naruto.
not talking about the Americanized ones, but the Japanese ones. Every season would have a new intro song. It would be like a really cool song.
I don't want to hear him
You
talk
know.
about anime.
Like, it's funny, Dragon Ball, right? If you listen to Dragon
God,
Ball
he's
Z,
still going.
the Japanese intros are interesting and different every season. But in the United States, they said, Dragon, Dragon, Rock the Dragon, Dragon Ball Z. What the fuck is that? It's nothing like what this actually is in Japan.
Yeah, it's an entirely different culture. Did you know that shit's different in Japan than it is America?
Does The Sopranos remind me of my life back on the East Coast? Yes, in fact, you may not know this little known fact. The Sopranos was actually based on the true story of my life.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, I wasn't
Italian.
accredited with it, and I was not paid. They basically ripped me off. They had someone follow me around and document my life, and they just made the show based right off of it. Pretty
Yeah.
sad.
Don't you remember
situation. I
all the
should be a
scenes at Vinny's
multimillionaire.
Pizza? Remember the scene? Part in Sopranos with the Wolverine doll?
Pick one, Nickelback or Metallica. Are you crazy? Metallica.
Remember
Even though
Tony
Metallica
Soprano
ended up
couldn't
selling
ride a
out and
bike.
becoming a bunch of whiny, you know, rich white guys. Originally, Metallica was awesome. So you got to go with Metallica. You got to.
Where's he basing that off of? A fucking South
No one
Park
ever liked
episode? No one ever
Well,
liked
Boom Kid, I wish you
Nickelback.
the best.
Pretty sure they're huge in Canada.
No, I never had the makings of a varsity athlete. I'll admit that.
I thought he was a weightlifter. He used to be jacked. He's pumping Dave's iron in the basement. At a weight
Slipknot
bench
or
from the
Korn?
70s.
Probably Korn. I heard way more Korn than Slipknot because Korn was very popular in the 90s when I was listening to
They're
music.
entirely different things. Stupid fucking question.
My favorite show as a kid, it depends on the era. Like the first TV show that I think I watched all the time was He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Then it went over to like Transformers. Then it went over to like G.I. Joe. Then it moved over to like Ninja Turtles. Then it became like the X-Men cartoon. Then it was like the Batman animated series. You know, it kept progressing further over time.
That's, I don't know about further. Any other dented
Most
questions?
underrated fast food place? Well, recently I started trying out all new places I never had before. Like I tried Jollibee, and I was blown away at how good the food was at Jollibee.
Wow.
Chicken, the burger was all insanely good. The only thing I didn't like was the spaghetti.
Imagine
that was
being
gross.
blown away
But the
by
actual
Jollibee.
sandwiches and chicken were amazing. Recently I tried that local place Shake and Go, which is only local to me. There's a few of them in this area, and it was super duper good. Like I was ridiculously impressed with the quality, and actually I would like to eat there again. I just haven't had opportunity.
Why not?
Buckwell says, hello, Phil, and fuck yeah, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. You're stupid. You were young. You didn't know.
I don't know what that
Who
was.
was my
but we're
favorite
done with it.
cartoon villain from my era? He says Cobra Commander was a ride. Serpentor!
What the fuck is that?
Serpentor, man. This I command! Dude, just think of it this way. If you could just walk down the street, see a snake, reach down, grab the snake off the ground, straighten the snake out to turn it into a throwing spear, and chuck it at someone, is that not the most badass thing you've ever seen? Serpentor is a fucking
No.
beast.
What the fuck? Oh, man. Yeah, Serpentor. Really something, I guess.
Jake the Snake, says Abdullah. He wasn't really a cartoon character, although there was a WWE cartoon show.
Yeah. Tell me more about that. We know you know about that. Hello? Phil?
Would I be open to a music react stream? How would I do that? You know that anything copywritten or is not allowed. So
You could do exclusive kit content, you dumb fucker, or you could just forego fucking ad revenue
Duckula?
for
I
one
remember
fucking
Count
stream.
Duckula. That was on Nick at Night. They used to put it on, like late nights. So I saw Count Duckula.
He's doing this all for you guys, to entertain you guys. He wants to chill, have fun, entertain you guys. But he won't forego ad revenue on one fucking stream.
What cartoon do I want to see be made into a video game? A cartoon that hasn't been made into a video game? The thing is, most cartoons from back in the day were made into video games eventually. I'd be hard pressed to think of one that wasn't. You know?
Maybe a new one.
The Snorks, there you go. Very pertinent to today, the Snorks. We need a Snorks video game.
Yeah, very pertinent.
Doug the video game. How about that? Now is the time.
I feel like
Been
that's
too long.
there's something like that on like Game Boy XP or something.
Yes, I love autumn and fall. Great season. I can't wait. We're almost there. It's cooling down. We're almost there. It'll be amazing once it hits. So here's
Doug's
the thing.
big game.
I want it to be fall so bad. I'm dying to take the air conditioners out of the windows and get fresh air. I want to have the windows open and have that breeze and everything. But I know what's going to happen. The moment I take the air conditioners out, they'll say, end of summer heat wave.
Game
Here
Boy
it comes.
Color.
And then I won't be
Little
able to
older than I
survive. I'll be
thought,
like
but
dying in here.
Same
you know?
thing.
So I have to wait
Same idea.
until we actually get to that point where it's going to be guaranteed to be cooler. But the next week, we're supposed to have cooler weather all week. But there's no guarantee that we're not going to have a heat wave at the end, so I just got to wait.
Oh, he's getting sleepy. Bored his fucking self out.
Yes, the Dinosaurs live action sitcom, everyone watched it back in the day. Just on the premise that it was going to have animatronics.
Look at him. Swaying. He's swaying.
Sasquatch.
Mode, but it's not the same as actually getting fresh air. You know what I mean? Like having
No.
limited air coming through the tube and everything versus, oh, open the window. Now it's breezing
Oh,
naturally.
he's talking about
It feels
snorkeling.
like open air. It's different.
Duh.
Okay.
Okay.
We are definitely
Okay.
winding down.
Yeah, we're definitely
unless I get
winding
a few
down
more
here.
interesting questions, we'll probably
A few more
end,
tips.
the podcast soon. Do I remember Lunatics Unleashed? No, I don't know what that is. Never heard of Lunatics Unleashed. Have I ever played real sports? No. I only play fake sports like basketball, shit like that. That really, I think I may get into Dexter. Apparently Dexter had a so I may watch that. Thing of too much interest.
All right, he's not interested in anything except for maybe Dexter. Had a new season, maybe. He might get into that. Possible. Other than that, not interested. Then he had a sip.
Do I remember Playboy, Penthouse, and Hustler as a kid? Oh, yes. When I was a small child, that's pretty much all the reading that I did. I was always just popping open the pages of the brand new Playboy, Penthouse, or Hustler.
You've
I
been
couldn't
caught
get enough.
masturbating 3
It's great
times,
reading
sir.
material. Excellent. Consider doing more political content now? No. I did it at DS Politics last year. Lasted a whopping month and a half. All attendance and interest and support dried out, and I said, fuck this. I'm not doing it anymore, so I stopped. And since things have actually been better, like people definitely showed up and
Things
attended
have been
and supported
better.
other content more than DS Politics, so...
Wasn't he just
what was
on
the
a
point of
dry
doing it? There
spell?
was none.
I thought it was only 3, according to him. A 4 or 5 stream dry spell.
Did it? The new Dexter did end? Oh, okay. So maybe it's time then. Maybe I should look into that.
Maybe.
Law and Order Special Victims Unit. Hilarious show.
Oh, hilarious.
Upscut, what are you talking about? Did you just spoil?
Yeah, good.
Before we even watched
Eat it.
Why would you put a spoiler
Eat
in a
it.
fucking... That's pretty dumb. So either that was intentional,
It was.
because you wanted to spoil the joke here, or you're just really stupid. So which is it? I don't know what else to say. Like, holy shit, dude.
I hope that ruined that whole fucking show for
What do
you.
you guys think? Do I ban this guy or what?
Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Do it. What are you asking us for? No?
What a dick.
Yeah, what a dick. Get rid of him.
Schnitzel Sandwich did a $5 Australian super chat. Now, this is weird because Australia has like a lower exchange rate. So let's see here.
Let's do some math.
Let's see.
Get the calculator out.
How much was it? 5. It's at $3.30. Because hopefully we can keep classic JRPGs going.
That's
Cheers,
not.
Phil.
That's not much.
I hope so. Like, I've really enjoyed this year.
You ought to be
having
rating them.
flexibility to do things that, you know, previously wouldn't really work. So,
No,
for
I call
example,
him a
playing
brokey.
Suikoden 1 and now 2, and seeing that people are coming to engage and support with the playthroughs has been a breath of fresh air, because traditionally beforehand, that would not work. It wouldn't. Like, I'd want to do more JRPGs, and they just would not work. So I'm very happy that they're working. So, guys, if you like JRPGs, please
support the stream
right now. Support Suikoden 2. Let's hit that goal. Let's keep that momentum going. Let's do DSP Tries It this week, and let's get support for classic JRPGs right now. In fact, we are winding down. Right? We are winding down. So can we please
I thought we were done wound.
get some shout out or some support? Excuse me, and then I'll shout it out. Let's get some more. Let's get our second sub over on Kick. Let's get a real membership,
Let's
a legit
beg.
new one on YouTube. Let's get some.
Let's get some
tips,
begging.
and let's get some super chats. You're not funny as I did support. Did you? How did you support? Did you do a tip? Because I didn't get okay. I just got an email. I refreshed. Let's see. Yes, I got a $6 tip from You're Not Funny. The email just came through. Maybe it is delayed.
Good.
Last night, the same thing happened. Someone had done a very generous tip last night, and it took
Fuck-
over 25 minutes for the email
fuck
to
Kurt
come
and
through.
his
So
money.
I thought that we didn't hit the goal, but we already had hit it. So You're Not Funny did a $6 tip.
Is there any more money?
To thank Elon Musk for creating products and services that are changing the world. No, Elon Musk can kiss my ass. I don't care about Elon Musk, and I don't use anything that he fucking makes.
He's a
I'm not
Bezos
driving
man.
a Tesla, and I'm not going on any rocket he makes, that's for sure.
He likes to give
I'm not
Bezos
using
the
a
money.
shitty flamethrower. I'm not doing anything he does. He doesn't affect me in the least.
Okay. You like his Twitter,
I don't know
though,
anything
don't
about
you?
browser games, Daddy Big Bucks. What's Poker Rogue? Never heard of it.
He met his wife on Twitter.
Blah. Blah. What's my favorite survival horror besides Resident Evil? Silent Hill.
Any more interesting questions? Yeah, he did.
Remember Star Trek?
He did
How
make
big was it during
PayPal.
original broadcast? Star Trek
I
used to be
forgot
huge.
about PayPal.
During the 90s, when you had Next
That's
Generation,
better than Twitter.
Deep Space Nine,
I was reaching for that
Voyager,
one. We all know that.
It was really popular. Like, ridiculously
He met his wife
popular.
before
it was one
Elon
of the
owned
big
Twitter.
shows that all week everyone was ready to
I don't
talk
care, though.
about.
I'll make shit up.
watch,
I'll bend
and
that
got
shit
excited
to,
for sure.
you know, meet my needs. All right. I'll give a fuck. Yeah. Rub that nose. Hello?
So here we go. Now
Yeah.
I get to ban a bunch more people because they all said exactly the same thing at the same time. I love it. You guys are so dumb. You all are sitting in the detractor restream and you all say the same message simultaneously in two chats with different accounts. You're brain dead fucking stupid. That's the second time you did it during the podcast. So I get to ban more fucking sock accounts. You guys are so dumb. I mean,
If
it's
it's the
remarkable
Elon thing, that was
how few
literally
brain cells
the
you have in your fucking
conversation
heads
they
when
were
you act
having.
Like, that. Like, dude, when you parrot a message, when you just word for word repeat it.
You're a
do you
fucking
think
psycho.
I'm not gonna notice.
Psycho.
And no, the truth is I don't enjoy banning people.
Yeah,
I'd
you
rather
do.
never have to ban a person ever.
You love it.
But these people are just shitbags
You
who just
love
waste
it.
time and try to fill the chat with nonsense.
You're the
to
fast
rail
food
positive
manager.
Conversation. So you got to take them out.
Take him out.
Like this. What's up?
Because they asked the same
What I did
fucking
there?
question as somebody
Took them out
else.
really fast.
Yeah, okay.
Like swatting a bug.
Nothing fast about you, Phil. Why don't you just beg? Know what we're doing, asking questions.
Okay. Well, we're in the home stretch of the show.
Any more
Last
support?
chance if you want to ask me any question. And, of course, last chance to support.
Yeah,
Guys, we got
support.
good support going. Let's get to $50 of support by the end of the show. We're at 38. 12 bucks to go.
Not this
Can we
one.
Get a couple of subs? Can we get a couple of memberships? Can we get a super chat?
List it
Let's
all.
get to 50 by the end of the podcast. That's a good home start.
Home
That's a
start.
good fresh start.
Fresh
and good
start.
momentum. A head start for the stream.
There you
Let's
go.
go.
There you go. We found it. Found the words.
What's my number one game for game of the year right now? I mean, it's got to be Clair Obscur. It's got to be. But the good news is we're in the midst
Nobody
of
liked
a
Clair
bunch of hot
Obscur.
new games that are going to come out.
He's gonna
that are
pick that
probably
one
gonna be
to
contenders.
try to defeat
Okay, so
the
for
narrative that he
example,
only likes games that make him money.
We've got,
That's what that's about.
let's see, Hollow Knight Silk Song, maybe. We'll see, because I'm going to start playing it. We've got Silent Hill F.
We'll see.
Directive 8020, Ghost of Yote, possibly Black Ops 7, possibly Battlefield 6, new Pokemon game. Just to name a few that may actually end up being like Game of the Year contenders. So we'll have to see.
Some of them ain't even play. Not even out yet, I don't think. I'm not
We'll
gonna
have to
pretend
see,
like I
but
was
I
actually
think that
listening.
any of
but-
those games could end up being great.
Could,
And maybe
yeah,
there's even
I
more that
know.
I'm not thinking of. That could be Game of the Year material. I'm not sure. Excuse me. Sorry about that. It was disgusting.
Is that a sickness? Medical issue?
No, I'm not playing the new ukulele
Fuck
because there
you.
is no ukulele or new ukulele. It's just a re-release of the old one. It's called You Could Replay Ye. It's the same game.
I don't know what that is. I don't want to know either. Ukulele.
Yes, the YouTube algorithm is broken and horrible.
Because it puts duty above him.
Should I, every creator on YouTube is mentioning something. I find it funny because I don't need to mention this kind of stuff anymore. Because already I've been suppressed so much on YouTube because the way the algorithm works, the way that my detractors steal my content. But there's this new thing that's been automatically happening So basically, YouTube has had this thing called restricted mode for a long time. And what restricted mode does, I guess it hides certain kinds of content based on criteria. No one seems to know what the criteria is. People seem to think it's AI-generated criteria, but no one knows. So basically, if you have a YouTube account, okay, there's a icon in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. When you click on it, it shows the name of your YouTube account, and it says things like view your channel, Google account, Switch account, sign out, etc.
Yeah.
In that drop-down,
Where are you going
there's
with
something that
this?
says restricted mode. Okay, if you click on that and you turn it on, what ends up happening is YouTube severely limits the amount of content that you will see. And so some people have tested this and found out that like it hides 95% of content that creators put out for some reason, but no one knows what the criteria is. So what's happened is in the last couple of weeks, I'd say 2-3 weeks, everyone on YouTube is claiming that their views are down. Okay? That's what they're saying. They're all saying our views are all way down and we don't know why. Okay? If I look at my channel,
Where do you learn all this shit?
dspgaming, okay, my views are slightly down. Like if I actually look at overall views,
They were already
It
pretty
looks like,
fucking low, so they didn't have far to
only
go.
a little bit, not even that much. Like maybe 20,000 less views.
Maybe that's why you're not hitting the goal.
Which is like nothing. It's not a big deal. But a lot of people are saying that their views overall in the last month have gone way down, and they're complaining about this and saying, you know, oh, because of this now, our revenue is shot and everything. And I just listened to this and I'm like, man, am I glad I don't worry about that shit anymore. Because there was a time when I used to have to worry about that because all my stuff was based on video
Yeah,
views,
he couldn't beg
performance,
people.
ad revenue. That doesn't really affect me anymore.
This was before I was
Like-
a professional beggar.
Having low views for a few weeks or whatever, it's not a big change for me. Most of my
No,
revenue
it's
is
not.
made here on live streams.
His
okay?
views are always
But
very
anyway,
low.
What
And all his
creators have
revenue
been
comes
saying
from 3 to 4
is that
people.
apparently since views are down across the site, maybe what's happening is people are accidentally having restricted mode turned on their YouTube accounts without them doing it, and then they're not seeing the content.
If you
And
like
so
somebody,
therefore,
you
that's
find
why
their
views
shit.
aren't coming in. I don't really know if I believe that. I think YouTube changed the algorithm again. To be honest, I think
People
YouTube,
relying
they
on
do
the
this all the
algorithm's kinda
time.
stupid anyway.
Some fucking nerd thinks that they're smart and
They should
says,
be
I'm going to
establishing,
literally change the way all
community.
videos get seen on YouTube today. I'm just going to go change the algorithm. So people who have built their entire livelihoods and businesmes off
Ask
of
Kino,
making
they'll tell
content
you.
a certain way will now be erased and hurt hugely. Previously, on Shattered Dimensions, someone who was looking for
Ah,
Spider,
it's a Spider-Man.
okay? There was another came out, game. I think it might have been like a freaking month, even though it was an old. What ended up happening was all of my legacy content actually stopped showing up in YouTube related videos and related searches. So now if you actually look up, I'm going to go to YouTube right now. Okay.
We did this like a month ago. We're not doing it again.
Hack
Phil.
attack. I'm going to type in, it's 3.2 that beats it. Someone took all the cutscenes and turned it into a movie. That one, YouTube search video that has, okay? So,
Okay.
what happens over H1 has 27,000 years ago. Goes out of the album, will go back,
Cope.
even though
Just coping.
this happens every once in a while on the happened, and basically now, because of that, you know, now we're not getting views. It's not that something happened. It's promise. Not, you're
Shut the
actually
fuck up
into the
about
system.
this.
Work.
Good. There's
Okay.
$100.
It's sad, but it's true.
Where the
Me,
fuck's he been?
I've seen the ups and downs where I'm in between.
You're not gonna shout that out?
See, right? Fine, but it sucks that there's no consistency, right? And videos related to them could be right. They are into the prominent. What I feel resistant to my living on streams, it's not making videos. The videos are taking off, getting views. You're making good money. Maybe you're even starting to get early sponsorships and things. Now, all of a sudden, YouTube recodes. No one can see your videos anymore. You went from getting, how do you make a living? You don't.
That's not what happened.
And that's the
with you,
sad
Phil.
fact with YouTube is that it's not really dependable with making videos. When people say to me, why don't you do on-demand videos?
No, not when your
and
videos
think
suck.
dollars? No, on it. YouTube does never always going to be in favor and have
When
a
you
good
have a
business.
video
Again,
that does
luckily for
good, you
me,
went on a
I don't have
staycation.
to
Remember
follows
that?
what? And I'm putting on restricted mode. That's not what it is. YouTube just changed the algorithm on the same thing that someone like me, where I was pumping out all these gameplay videos.
Now you gotta feel his pain.
Gone. It's like as if that you can't find it anymore. Why do you think the video of the Spider-Man Shattered Dimension has been stuck at the views?
Because nobody wants to watch that video anymore because there's better videos.
Maybe I could take days off and still make good money because
why not?
My body of work was going to get residual views and ad revenue.
Yeah.
The truth is that should have happened, except YouTube changed everything when they fucked with the algorithm. And
You're right. You should have
garbage.
collected free money the rest of your fucking life, Phil. You shouldn't even have to beg for it.
Right now,
they should just fall into your fucking lap.
And said, just go back to the old algorithm that you had over 10 years ago. The entire site would change overnight.
What the fuck
Literally,
did he just
people
do?
Who had over 10 now. If YouTube recoded
He threw it
and said, just go back to the old algorithm that you had over 10 years ago, the entire site would change overnight. Literally, people who were all on the front page would be gone completely. The entire site would change.
Why did he throw it?
Literally, people who are all on the front page would be gone completely. And all people who actually like work hard would actually be back. I'm serious, because it used to act more
Shout out the
consistent.
$100, you fucking asshole.
I never had.
And he can beg for fucking 12.
I'm sub to you, but I'm back. Because they just follow it to get artificially stuff that's in. Harundum did a 100 knock super chat, which is the equivalent of $10.
Oh,
He says, oops,
I'm
robust
felted.
knock bounced off the wrong shore. This one's for the real treasure.
Shit, I don't know my
I don't know what that
currencies.
means, but thank you for a $10 super chat.
So he's $2
we're
away
at, what,
from
48?
50.
Come on, guys, let's get to 50 right now, and let's end the show, and let's jump into
Come on,
Suikoden.
give me $2.
Let's hit 50 right now. Let's go.
Shit,
I mean, that's what I
fucking
asked for.
Harundum better
I said, let's
get
get
him
50
fucking
before the show
1,000
ends, or we're
knock
about
next
to end
time. I swear Harundum's hit the goal before. 100 knock, huh? Where's knock? Norwegian.
Okay. For the record, tomorrow there will not be a podcast. Tomorrow I want to get really far into Chronos. So there's no show tomorrow.
So
we'll
pay
do a
me
little
now.
build-up session for like 30 minutes, and then it's going to be like 4 hours of Chronos to do Dawn gameplay.
I wonder if he's ever
so
going to
we can
make
get
that
maximum progress.
connection.
I'm actually thrilled
Say,
to do
I'm getting
that
a lot less
because
money
I'm really,
now
really
that
liking the plot of Chronos.
There we
and
go.
I want to see where it's going to go. The plot is actually getting more
Phil's
and more
best
interesting
friend.
the further into this game we get.
What
so
a
I'm actually
fucking
excited to
retard.
play more tomorrow, and I hope you guys will join me for it.
Eventually he's going to have to make that connection.
That should be a great stream. So no podcast tomorrow.
Say since he's been
all right, but we will have a fun show
doing less
regardless. Fun
podcasts.
stream regardless, I
He's
should
been
say.
hitting the goal less.
2 contributions. Hashtag
two.
Fluffy did a £2 super chat and said 50. And then I got a gifted sub from Phil's best friend. So that actually got us to 55, which is excellent. And thank you guys for that momentum.
Let's get to
All
75.
right, everyone. Even though I had no specific things to really do today, it was a great show. Thanks for chilling
No,
and
it
supporting
wasn't.
and hanging out and having a good time with me. Thanks for the great head
How
start.
many people
as we
did you
head
ban
into
today?
The gameplay segment of the stream. No show tomorrow, but I'll be back on Wednesday to recap everything that's going on and
Oh,
more.
man.
Thank you so very much. On and more. Thank you so very much. I'll see you then. Goodbye and peace out.
Woohoo.
Okay.
Break time.
Alrighty, guys. So, I'm actually going to use the restroom, but the good news here is
He's going to put a clip on.
it's going to be a very quick thing. I'm not going to take
Oh,
a
he's
long
not
time to
putting
do
a
it.
clip on.
And then I'm going to get everything set up. So just give me a sec. I'm going to run and use the restroom. Also, I wonder if my controller is charged yet. Hold on 1 second. Let me check because I've been charging the other controller. I wanted to see if I
X
can use
here.
the Mashinike because we're done with Grand Theft Auto now. And that was the game that was having issues with the Mashinike controller. So I'm curious if I could use it with the other ones. Yeah, Chun-Li glitches. What happens is... So thank you.
Nobody cares.
And like 4 to 5 hours. They use it with Grand Theft Auto. All right. Okay. Let's get all the
Someday he'll
effects
figure
off
out how
and
to work
everything.
that
Like I said, I
controller.
do want to just use the restroom real quick. It's gonna be very quick. Here, let's turn off these lights.
Do it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll
Nope.
be right back. It'll be like a minute, and then we'll start. Okay. Be right back.
Oh, man. He didn't beg for he left. I wonder why he shuts the mic off when he's not even in the room. Who's he expecting to... What's he expecting people to hear? Come on, I just seen your stupid noodle arm. Look at that little baby wrist.
And then we will begin. screen cover on.
Yeah. There we go, big boss.
Thank you to Big Boss. How many Crunchwrap Supremes could you wolf down in 1 hour? Oh.
Not too many. He's a dainty little bitch now. Come on. You know that.
Honestly, I probably could only eat about 3. If I'm thinking about it. I doubt I could eat more than that. It would just be too much awful food, and my stomach probably would reject it. To be honest,
it'd reject it. His body can't
okay.
even handle that much of that anymore. He'd get the gout
Canada,
too.
Yeah, you didn't need a passport. Of course you need.
Did he really figure out? Oh, no.
Literally none of the buttons work. Are you kidding? What? I can't even select the game.
He can't even play a game.
Select the game.
This is fucked up. This fucking technology. It's not his
Keyboard
fault.
doesn't work either. Wait a minute.
It's technology.
Is it the game glitching? Select with the keyboard. Functions, and you can't even use anything, so I guess we got to swap back already. Holy crap.
Holy crap. All the money he spent on all this shit. Can't get none of it to fucking work.
Wow, I guess sadly that controller doesn't work with a lot of games. We were using
Sadly.
it earlier in the year with a lot of games that had 0 problems. Now all of a sudden it doesn't work with like anything. Like swap between other controllers.
Doesn't
Maybe I
make me
should look
sad.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck. I'll just talk more shit about Lil Nas X and who's the
All
other
right,
one.
guys, here we go. Let's continue on
Can't
for
remember
more
the other one I
Suikoden
didn't
2 gameplay where it takes us today. So if I remember correctly, we had just arrived at this town, right? And I believe we had ran in here to save, and what we need to do is
hopefully get a good mid bag.
cool. And I am gonna go on my break. It'll be about a 10-minute break, roughly. When we come back, we'll have about 90 more minutes.
You're gonna play clips this time. Lucky you.
Suikoden 2. It would be great if when I come back, if you could support the stream. Right now, we're still at the 55 that we were at when we started. So basically, no support in the last hour that I've been playing. But
oh no,
the stream is young. We still got over 90 minutes of gameplay coming. It'd be great if you could support it. All right, guys, I'll see you in a little bit. Enjoy these highlight clips. In the meantime,
I wonder if there's any.
And I'll be back.
What the hell, dog? What are you doing? You're gonna get killed. This dog's gonna run right off the rooftop and die.
And
no!
he no make money.
Oh, God!
I don't remember making that little one. Alright. Oh, one of these dented Royal Rumble fucking. Oh my god. Those were the days. It seems like quite a while. Come on, Phil.
Bad allergies. We were outside to fill our neighborhood feeder so that we could have all kinds of animals outside.
He had to go out and fill a fucking feeder on a fucking 10-minute break.
Look at this dick. Okay, so I'm back. A couple things. Number one, my frame malfunctioned again.
Oh no.
This thing tends to turn itself on and screw up with color. Let me fix this.
I can't even fucking see it, dude.
Oh, my nose is itching pretty bad. Allergies. We were outside to fill our neighborhood feeder so that we could have all kinds of animals like birds and squirrels and things come by and eat. But pollen's bad. My nose started itching really bad. I'm like, ugh, here we go again. Hold on.
Hold on. Gotta fix the devoom.
Fixing this.
That's a good idea. Let's troubleshoot the frame for the rest of the stream.
Okay.
Why not? We can spend an hour on
Okay.
RGBs.
I actually got a coffee.
Oh.
Because I was like, you know, RPG's got to talk a lot. A lot of cutscenes. Trying to get some extra energy in me for the rest of the stream. So I got a coffee I'll be drinking for the rest. And
shout outs.
It does look like there was a tip, a $7 tip that came in during the break.
Big baller.
From Ryu. Thank you, Ryu, for $7. I appreciate that.
Thanks, Ryu.
That's actually our first support of Suikoden 2.
Oh, so you got a $5 animation?
Support came in during the break or during the podcast.
That's a round down.
So thank you, Ryu, for $7.
Why even give him an animation if it's not the exact amount? I wouldn't give him
guys,
shit.
we got about 90 minutes left on the stream. All right, please support Chill JRPGs. Let's get a super chat. Let's get a sub over on.
Let's
Kick,
get it
right?
going.
Let's go.
Get some support.
Let's go. Let's get some support for the stream. If you like classic JRPGs.
Let's get it.
Okay. Okay. All right, ready?
Sasquatch Afterbirth. Sick effing bastards.
Oh no.
All right, so Ryu, were you saying that I should go? Oh, I don't want to
Raw
do that.
Phil
I don't wanna do
spoiled
this.
us. Why is it the stream
should
go
I be
on
going?
so long
Over
after?
here? Like, where should I go? He says, the path back and forth with
Weird.
an empty party slot, which I do have. Walk the path here. There.
Why is it cutting his shirt out?
Great
I thought that
overworld
only
music.
happened with green. Huh.
No, I'm
Somebody's dented.
ragged one.
The background removal tool is malfunctioning. Fucking technology.
Jeez, it's gonna last that long. Stream. The end of the stream, so
Yeah.
what do you guys want to talk about? Tag me in the chat.
Oh, we're gonna talk? Didn't we talk enough earlier?
We'll do a little Q&A here while we do
Obviously,
this,
nobody
and then,
wants to give you
we'll save
money.
Up, and that'll be the stream. And again, if you want to support Last Chance, it would be great. Again, to get a little bit more. We're at 71. It would have been great to get to 100.
Would have been great.
Support for the stream.
Didn't happen.
But kind of sucks that looks
Kind
like we're
of.
gonna end way under, not even at halfway to our goal.
That sucks, dude.
We did have some good streams in this game before, but like I said, it seems like the people who were supporting the playthrough aren't around today.
Yeah, Iron Chef Sakai, remember they told you he's the one who, supported the
These
first
weird
Suikoden.
Soranoids.
You called them assholes. Excuse me, that's not true.
They're very.
It was an effort from many people.
It's reflecting-
Teamwork. We gave me money. Team with teamwork. We all chipped in together.
I don't know. Point. 14 points? No, because each game is separate. Each stream is separate. It's a goal that's set for each stream.
Oh, what
Hey,
is
the
this?
Eagles score 14 points. So the Eagles lost. Score. Are this way.
They're
The
telling the
NFL
combined
just
goals.
started, right? Finally something to get appraised. He's in the Lin Kuei, you want to say? Who's in the Lin Kuei? Why does partial not go towards the next goal for DSP tries it? Okay, all right, you gotta think of it this way. The NFL just started, right?
All right.
So when the Colts are playing, I don't know, the Eagles,
all right. Right.
they're having an epic football game against each other. Let's say the Colts score 21 points,
Okay.
and the Eagles score 14 points.
Right.
So the Eagles lost. On the next game, do the Eagles start with 14 points?
Right. Good point.
No,
Yeah.
because each game is separate. Each stream is separate. It's a goal that's set for each stream, and it's set to 0 after each stream. That's
Right.
how it works. The goal is to raise a certain amount per stream. If you hit those goals, you get rewarded. If you don't hit the goal, you don't get rewarded. That's
Yeah.
how it works.
Hmm.
It's a pretty simple concept. This is not a cumulative running tally of support.
Those two
It's on
things
each
are definitely
goal,
the same
I'd like to hit
thing.
A certain amount of support, and if we do, there's a reward. If not, there's no reward. But you know,
Makes sense.
you need to have a little bit of intelligence to understand it, I guess.
Oh no,
Is that
I
legal?
get it. I'm picking up what you're putting down, Phil.
Ever got a little over $2,000? I want to say it was like Bigger Dude said, what was the biggest single tip I ever got?
This one again.
Likely the biggest single tip I ever got was around a little over $2,000. I want to say it was like 2,100 or something like that, 2,200.
Imagine not even knowing. He's pretending. He's pretending like he don't know. He knows.
I remember it was a very long-time supporter who just wanted to come by and you know, support. I think it might have been like a special marathon event, or maybe
What'd
it was
you do
my
with that
birthday. In
money?
fact, I think it was. I think it was my birthday one year, and someone did like a $2,100, $2,200.
He remembers
tip.
everything. He remembers the temperature
So
that
that was
day.
the biggest one. If this is not the right spot, I understand that back then, things were not like they are today. Back then, I made significantly less than I do today.
What?
And I was in a big amount of financial distress. I had, like, debt up to my eyeballs.
Oh, no.
So, to get that,
How'd that
basically,
happen?
let me calm down for, you know, a
You
little
weren't
bit,
playing mobile games,
because I
were
had
you,
some
at that
good
point?
income, you know?
That's not a good idea when you got dead up to your eyeballs.
It'll take 45 minutes because I'm killing time at the end of the stream. It's worth it. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not wasting time right now or anything. It's not a big deal. Right? I am disappointed that it looks like it's going to be like it is for most JRPGs. I guess
Yeah.
Suikoden 1 was the exception. We
Suikoden.
had a few people who were coming by and were supporting every single stream of it.
Iron Chef
So I kept it
Sakai.
on a day stream and it
Say
kept
his
hitting
name.
goals and everything.
Cramp.
Looks like sadly the sequel is not going to do it. So likely
You
after
shouldn't
this,
have
I don't know,
banned PPP's
I'll
gun.
be honest, what this is now making me question is, do we play Final Fantasy Tactics Ivalice Chronicles at the end of this month or not?
I wouldn't.
Because if JRPGs were still doing good, then I'd be like,
I
oh,
wouldn't.
you know, no big deal. Yeah, sure, we'll do it. But now, I don't know. Now I'm questioning.
What
is
if
it
the
gonna do well
Chiefs
or not? I don't know if
were
it's gonna
playing
do
the
well.
Bulls
It might
and
just
they were
flop.
playing Final
And the thing is,
Fantasy
I love Final
Tactics?
Fantasy Tactics. Like, that's a great series. It's a unique game.
No!
And I would love to play it for you guys because I've never done a playthrough of it for you before, but
Then do
I
it.
don't know. And as King Furbs just said,
But he don't know.
Tactics is a slower game. Yeah, some of the fights in Final Fantasy Tactics can take a long time. You know what it's like? Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh.
It's like it's a very, very early predecessor to the gameplay of Baldur's Gate 3.
Is that
for
true?
Sure. So, I don't know how well it's going to do, right? I just don't know.
You could always wage quit it.
All right, I guess it's going to be it. Let's go to the
I
city,
guess.
and then we'll go save. That'll be the stream.
Yeah, that's it.
Seems like a good game for next summer or something like that. I remember when you played Fire Emblem, it didn't do super well either. No, Fire Emblem
Nope.
played. But
Didn't
within,
make any money with
maybe
that.
a third to half of the game. False. Jimmy Johnson, Suikoden 1 was the middle of the resurgence for me. Completely wrong. I had already been done with Kino Casino when I started playing that game. You're completely false.
That's not
What a
true.
really stupid thing to say.
You're just gonna lie.
I got someone?
What a
I got
fucking
Muku
liar.
Muku? I got a new character?
He just lies
I
right to your
noticed.
face.
Well, that's cool.
That was
All right, let's
nasty.
go back and save.
Suikoden was after the fucking resurgence. What a fucking idiot.
And keep an open slot. All right, well, we have to save. We can't do this now. We have to go back, and we'll do this next
Iron
time.
Chef Sakai was
So
supporting
once you
on
have
it.
Muku Muku, I guess you could keep recruiting others.
And he was gone before the
Sadly, I don't have
fucking
an open
crash
slot. That's
out
the
with
problem.
fucking
You have to go back to
PPP.
the castle, get an open slot. One more stream of this game later in the week. I would hope that it'll do better than this one, but
I would hope.
I don't know.
I would hope. Better put on nights.
Okay, guys, that's going to be it
That's it.
for our stream of Suikoden 2
He's crossing the
HD. I hope
arms.
that you all enjoyed. I had a great chill time.
pissed.
Thanks to everyone who hung out and supported. And when I say support, I mean not just financial. I mean with the game. You know, because it
What?
makes it better to know what I'm doing and all this cool stuff.
Ah,
thank
look
you
at all
guys
this
so
moral
much.
support.
And
Why don't you
I
shout
will
out the
see
moral
you
support?
Next time for more.
It's rolling in.
Okay. Alrighty, everybody.
He literally
so,
put the moral support on there
excellent, great stream.
to own the meme,
So here's the
and he
deal.
don't shout it
Tonight
out.
is a real interesting test. Okay, why do I say that? Because
I don't
folks,
know
if you're
why.
not aware,
You're a
tonight
fucking idiot.
is my first ever real stream of Hollow Knight Silk Song. Now, why am I so skeptical about Silk Song? Because Silk Song is not a standard game that I would play.
No.
Silk Song is a Metroidvania.
Oh,
And Metroidvanias historically just don't do well in my content. People don't really show up, engage, and support with them. Most people just complain that it would be amazing if you could come by, wander around. Okay? So
That is all you do.
tonight, it would be amazing if you could come by, engage, and support the Silk Song stream. If Silk
Most
Song does
notably,
well tonight,
support.
I'm considering making it daytime streams, but we have to see how it does tonight. Okay? If it doesn't do well tonight, then I'm probably going to keep it as night streams instead, and we'll do other stuff during the day.
Oh,
Okay? So let's go.
let's go.
Let's see how it goes tonight. Let's find out. All right.
They got enough time to hit the
playing it
goal
'cause
right
you guys
now.
Demanded it. Let's see. All right, that's 7 p.m. Pacific
Might be
time.
too far.
Tomorrow there is no
Too
podcast.
far away.
In the
You don't
morning.
wanna
Instead,
beg
we're
that
gonna
hard.
Go right into Chronos: The New Dawn.
He's getting too
And,
lazy to beg.
That in my face. And that's gonna be like 3.5, 4 hours of that. And then tomorrow night we're doing Gears of War Reloaded's campaign. Ryu says, when are we doing it again? I think I have Suikoden 2 set for the mainstream on Thursday. I
Okay.
think we're gonna do it as the
All right.
mainstream on Thursday. Yeah.
Very good.
Okay. Cool. All right, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
What are you
Hope to see you
clapping
tonight for
for?
Silk Song. All right, guys. Peace out. Thanks for a great stream. See you later.
Man, would have been nice to hit that fucking goal, though. I don't know what's going on, man. Support is drying up. Of course, he'll say it ain't that bad. He still appreciates. He's still doing great. Don't worry, guys. It's you're the one who's missing out because you're not getting to see him eat fucking double stuffed tacos or whatever the fuck it is this week. Really, it's the dent's fault. They're doing it to themselves. Well. Sad, sad day. I'll catch you guys next time.
And so, he no make money.
Later. Dented.